Mic check one more time. Mic check, okay.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
And good evening, everyone. We're coming to you live from the Dick Evans Press Box here at Jim Darnell Stadium, where we have the Midwest City Bombers taking on the Duncan Demons in a game that should decide the fourth and final playoff spot in 5A District 1. Jordan right here will be joined by Tom Carpenter later in the broadcast. It is senior night here at Midwest City, and we're going to now show you the senior football players and managers presentation. Here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Midwest City High School Senior Night. Tonight, we celebrate our class of 2026 seniors who have dedicated their time, spirit, and talent to representing Midwest City High School with pride on the field, on the sidelines, in our community. These seniors have spent countless hours practicing, performing, competing, and leading. Tonight, we recognize their hard work, their accomplishments, and the support of their families who have been with them every step of the way. Please join us in showing our appreciation for the Bombers football team, sports managers, cheerleaders, pom squad, and junior ROTC members of the class of 2026. We will begin our senior recognitions tonight with the Bomber football team and team managers. Football seniors.
My name is Dominic Copper, number 61. I play center and kicker. I'm walking with my mom, dad, both my sisters, brother, and girlfriend. After high school, I plan to join the Air Force. My name is Dominic.
My name is Dominic Crowder. My number is 35. I play cornerback. Who is welcoming me tonight is my mom, my sister, and my niece. And my plans at the high school is I want to be a contractor.
My name is Devon, number 37. I play linebacker. I'm walking with my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister. And after high school, I plan on going to college for cybersecurity.
It's Roger, number 54. And I'm going with my mom, my siblings, and my girlfriend. And after high school, I'm going to continue my football career in college. It's Roger, number. And I'm going with my mom, my siblings, and my girlfriend. And after high school, I'm going to continue my football career in college. It's Roger, number 50.
My name is Jacory Fletcher, number 8, and I play defensive end and outside linebacker. I'll be walking with my mom, dad, my 2 brothers, and my little sister, my granny, and my granddad. And what I'll be doing after high school is continue my football career in college.
My name is Jalen Gardner-White. I'm number 11. I play running back and corner. I'll be walking out with my mom and dad. And after high school, I want to go to college and pursue cybersecurity.
My name is Keon Grimm, number 7, wide receiver. I'm walking with my mom, dad, my 2 brothers, and my sister. I plan on going to college for developmental psychology or clinical psychology.
My name is Ryan Holloway. I am number 1, running back, and I'm walking out with my mom and dad. And after high school, I want to study animal science at OSU and join the rodeo team.
Hi, my name is Stephen Curl, number 19. I play special teams and linebacker. I'm walking with my dad, Jeff Curl, and my mom, Karen Curl. After high school, I plan to attend the U.S. Naval Academy and serve in the U.S. Navy on submarines.
Hey, it's Lincoln King here, number 2, play rugby at the line. I'm here with my family today, and I wish to continue my athletics and education in college.
My name is Tavion Marquez. I'm number 6. I'm walking with my mom, my sister, and my 2 little cousins. My position is cornerback and linebacker. After high school, I will be going to college for track.
My name is Joseph Mosley. My mom is walking me out. Her name is Chisa Sweeney. I'm planning on going to college. Haven't decided what college though.
My name is Hayden Parent, number 30. I play linebacker in the end. I'm walking with my mother, father, and siblings. After high school, I want to go to trade school for aviation.
My name is Tavion Peterson. I play receiver/DB. The people who will be walking out with me tonight is my mother, my dad, and my sister. And my plans after high school, I'll be going to college to become a licensed electrician.
Fenric Red, number 32, middle linebacker. I have my auntie, my cousins, my little brother and sister walking with me. And my plans after high school is to go to Oklahoma State University.
I'm Nakia Cooper, and I'm a football trainer, and I'm walking with my mom, my dad, my little sister, and my brother. My plans after high school is to major in paralegal studies.
My name is Lanaya Moran. I'm a football filmer, and I'll be walking with my 2 sisters and my mom. And my plans after high school is to be an athletic trainer.
My name is Anaya Walker-Mahan. I am a football manager. This is my first year at Midwest City, and tonight I am being accompanied by my parents, grandparents, and siblings. And after high school, I am going to attend OSU for agriculture, agribusiness, farm, and ranch management.
Lana White. This is my first year being a football filmer. I am walking with my mom, my dad, and my two brothers. My goal after high school is to go to school for dental hygiene.
Okay, that was the senior football team, players and managers. They're presenting other seniors, of course, but we're going to recognize the football team, and we definitely count the managers among them and the players as well. And it's a class that we really appreciate here at Midwest City High School. This is the Barbers Market Countdown to Kickoff, and we're going to take a break. And when we come back, you'll hear my interview from Tuesday with Midwest City head coach Jaquez Washington. And you are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, let's go ahead and get on with it as we get to talk to Midwest City head coach Jaquez Washington. Okay, so, Coach, it's kind of strange. We're looking back at a game that was like 12 days ago, but I think we can remember a lot of what happened there. So one of the first things of the stuff I wrote down from the game, The emergence of Davion Cochran, because that touchdown he had, I think it was the first touchdown on his first touch, was really impressive, the way he reversed fields like that and got you guys started. And it really excites me that he's a sophomore doing what he's doing. Talk about what you've seen from him this year, how he's gotten from point A to where he is now.
Just like a lot of these young players, this experience of just playing snaps in game, and then just having the capability to just try to put it together. When you have like a front-loaded season like we had, and some of the competition that he was seeing earlier in the season, now you're starting to see some of that stuff pay off with just how he's running his routes, catching it with his hands. We had the case of the drops early in the season. Now he's catching the ball well, and when you're young and you catch the ball, you're like, all right, I caught the ball, and then sometimes you just say that's the end of the play, and I get down. Now you're starting to see him, play with the ball after the catch, starting to make people miss and wanting to score. Once you get a taste of it, it's something that you want to do week in and week out. So that's the case with a lot of the young guys on the team. It's just like they're getting the experience now, and, now it's 10 games under their belt, so you're starting to see them develop as football players.
And you could say similar things about Josiah Brown, who's more of a possession receiver, but he caught a jump ball touchdown. That I think that's the type of thing I'm sure you think he can do a lot of in the future.
Yes, sir. And that's like I said, some of those guys, especially with that group, Lucius, Sweet Lou, starting to put games together and have good games week in and week out. And that's a guy who's played, 8 games at receiver also, and he blocks his butt off every play. So, that group is really developing at an accelerated rate, and now they walk around here like they're the most confident unit on the team, and that's a great thing. Okay,
and then after that first touchdown, one of the things that had plagued you is you lost some onside kicks in the favor, and you tried an onside kick where basically your players were coming out of a huddle instead of lining up with the L's and the R's, whatever you call them, as when they line up for kickoff. What went into the decision and to do that and preparation too for that play?
We try to get an advantage in everything in the special teams. I think that was a player-led mission there on that onside kick call versus Klassen. I think that was something that old Dunn cooked up inside that huddle.
And any of the players that played well that game, as short as it was, that needs some recognition?
Defensive, I think Fenric Wren has been coming along. He's had put together like 3 or 4 solid, good back-to-back games as far as linebacker play. If we can get 6, to continue his climb of just like assignment football and understanding what he's doing, I think he's finally getting polished out of being out of the game for a year. Jacory's still coming along and just, taking care of his assignment and getting him to understand, his frustration. Sometimes he decides that he wants to go make it somebody else's play and just getting him locked into doing his assignment and the plays that come. But, all in all, I am proud. I'm focused on the cornerbacks development and just, making sure the ball doesn't go over our head, because I think that's how we've ended a lot of drives, is allowing X plays. And so that's really the focus, over the last 2 weeks of is just locking that secondary up a little bit, tightening it down.
Of course, by number 6, you're talking about Tavion Thies-McGuire and Fenric Wren and Jacory Fletcher. They're all seniors. And we have senior night being the final home game of the season, besides being the final regular season game. So, you've only had a chance to be with the senior class for 1 year, and I know it's an adjustment for them, just like it is for you. And, it goes by quickly with them. But what can you say about this group of seniors?
I will say, they have no quit in them, because, a lot of things that happened this season. First of all, Coach Hall, stepping down and resigning. They could have had opportunities to go somewhere else. They had no clue who was coming in. Just the way their senior season has went, getting adjusted to 2 different schemes, getting adjusted to different coaching personnel, different men in their life, trying to get them to maybe change their behavior or encourage their behavior that they want to see, and just trying to adapt. So they're adaptable. They don't have quit in them. And, overall, they're a good group of kids.
All right. Well, I'm going to show the district standings here, and what we have is a potential for a 3-way tie. Southeast is playing Newcastle, and We do believe it's not given at all that Newcastle can win that game by 50. Newcastle, by the way, is also possibly going to be in a three-way tie, so they have incentive to win by the full 15 plus points. And then that could give you an opportunity to come in and beat Duncan and have a three-way tiebreaker. So a lot at stake as far as your upcoming game against the Duncan Demons. And I believe, if my math is correct, if Southeast does lose by 15, maybe I think at least 11, but definitely 15 or more, and if you can win against Duncan by 13, I think that's the minimum number, you are in the playoffs. Am I correct? Does that sound right?
Well, Southeast minus 19.
Southeast minus, yeah.
So they need 9. If they 9, it'll all equal 28 if we win by 13. And so, like, if Southeast ends up losing by 10 points, then they're going to be pushed out of it. Overall, we can't worry about that. We got 2 touchdowns to cover.
Yeah,
that's what we got to go cover.
We'll just say to catch Duncan.
Yes, to
13
catch
points.
So we need 2 touchdown win. It's going to be an interesting game. They also understand that they're also fighting for their playoff life, and so see how we kind of do this chess match in this limbo. We want to come out aggressive and be aggressive, and I don't know what their plan is going to be, whether to how they're going to go about it. With them being in the driver's seat right now.
It would be interesting if you're up by 8 late in the game, and normally you'd be like, okay, let's run the ball or take a knee, and instead you're like, no, we gotta treat the game a little differently than what the scoreboard says. But that's just the rules.
Yeah, I mean it's great though. I mean it's a good challenge for us. It's giving us something to strive for. We put ourselves in this situation, and so we need to go dig ourselves out of it.
And Duncan's a senior-led team, and their quarterback has been playing quarterback for 2 or 3 years, at least 2 of them. I think 3, and he's a good athlete, and they got some good athletes at running back and receiver. But what have you noticed about Duncan that makes them a formidable team this year?
They do some good stuff. They started out early in the season with a 3-down front and have switched to a 4-down and even mix in some of the 3-high stuff. The quarterback also plays corner, so he moves around the field a little bit on defense, and their running back does a heck of a job, complimenting the quarterback, making sure that you stay true to him in the run game. And so really it's just going to be us about, slowing that run game down, slowing that engine down, and then putting drives together to keep him on the field out there at receiver, at corner, and, kind of wear and tear on them. But, they're a good group. They do a lot of beautiful things formation-wise, offensively, to, kind of put some stressors on your kids, and make you play the quarterback in space. And so really it's just going to be a game of, just being able to complement and game plan and have an understanding of what we're seeing, what they're doing on both sides of the ball. But, I'm confident what we've been doing offensively that we can create and generate some points. So.
Another thing that's interesting about this is, and I guess I should mention this, we're coming off a bye week, and you had a chance if you wanted to go watch Duncan play in person, but it's Halloween, you wanted to trick or treat. I asked another coach the same question, and they're like, I don't know how much we'll get from them playing class and SAS. So I'm curious, because you've been doing this for so long as a college coach or an assistant coach in the high school level, is there value in going to see your opponent live versus the video, or is there really not much else you're going to get from that?
Yeah, there is value, and I know a lot more people did it in the older days because, the film trading process, something that you might not be able to get a hold of until 3 or 4 days. You got to go meet somebody and, at a midpoint and trade tape and stuff, but with Huddle, you get it instantly. Once they post it on the Huddle, we trade film directly digitally, but then also just seeing them on the hoof, seeing them on the field, seeing what what their guys look like on the field. There is value how they move, what the tempo is, because some of the stuff you don't get from Huddle, as far as like how fast they move the ball, how fast they line up, things like that.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers.
If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone.
This could be you!
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
All right, welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Bombers and the Demons are about to take each other on. Jordan Ray now joined in the booth by Tom Carpenter, and this is the well, we can't see it right now, I guess, because it's the dark right corner, but it is the Barbers Market, so we're not showing you the logo because of the color limitations at the moment. But our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by the Barbers Market in Midwest City, as we now show you the other logo. Family, friendly, and full of great vibes, here to serve the community and surrounding areas, located at 700 South Air Depot Boulevard, Unit D in Midwest City. Come and experience greatness. Okay, let's show you the standings in 5A District 1. These are updated because last night Newcastle and Southeast played each other to finish off the regular season, and Newcastle won big, so that drops Southeast now to a record of 2-4. And a negative 34 total of district points. So for Midwest City to catch Southeast, they'd have to beat Duncan by 7 points, or really 8 points to get past Southeast technically. But then again, they're not trying to catch Southeast anymore. That's not an issue, and it was good for the Bombers that Southeast lost by the score they did, so that's not a concern anymore. So all the help Midwest City needed to get since their loss to Southeast a few weeks ago, they have gotten. Duncan and Southeast have also lost to the top three teams in the district. That's McGinnis, Newcastle, MacArthur by 15 points or more. But as you can tell by looking at the district point total, Midwest City is trailing Duncan by 26 points. They don't have to beat Duncan by 26 points to catch up. They got to beat him by 13. 13, and they'll finish with the same amount of points. And once that happens, then they'll be tied, and then Midwest City would get the tiebreaker. All right, so let's take a closer look at the Duncan Demons. Now, we'll put that on 4. Okay. Now, the thing about Duncan that's interesting is, yes, they have lost to Newcastle and McGinnis by more than 15 points, but what you may not realize is how close they came to, having a playoff spot clinched basically at this point. Because against Newcastle won by 16. They kicked a field goal late in that game, did Newcastle, to get the full 15 points, which, by the way, they might need if Lawton MacArthur can win today at Bishop McGinnis, depending by how much. So it made sense for Newcastle to do that, but that helps Midwest City because that sunk Duncan by the full amount of district points. And then the same thing happened, or a similar thing happened with Bishop McGinnis. In that game, Bishop McGinnis scored a late touchdown to go from being up 11 to up 18, and that was 4 more district points lost for Duncan, and that is how Midwest City's in range. If those two things didn't happen, Midwest City could not catch Duncan and would have no chance at the playoffs. And the important thing is, even when you take and consider the important thing to consider, Tom, even when you consider the Lawton MacArthur loss, Duncan was really in all 3 of those games. They played Newcastle, McGinnis, and MacArthur much more competitively than Midwest City did.
Right, and I looked at that on Max Prep and was just reviewing some of that, and I watched some of the games on Oklahoma Sports Network. They've got a good team. They don't have the numbers, but they've got some pretty big boys on the line that are doing the job both offensively and defensively, and they got some players that can play.
All right, let's look at the Bomber injury report. Really should be called the availability report.
Who's left?
Yeah, well, there are actually quite a few is left. So the one player that they would like to have that they don't is Kenyon Brown, and he had to have surgery. And the question now is, when is he going to play basketball? And it may not be until January. But they do have coming back Aiden Sutton, which is good news. Now, they're not going to have Davion Footer. He's not really injured, but it's for other reasons. But he will be out tonight. Valor Vaughn is questionable, but we're expecting him to be available. Of course, Lincoln King will be the quarterback here. All right, let's go ahead and go now to Tom Carpenter's Keys to the Game.
Keys to the Game are brought to you by Bail Bonds by Tamara. Have you missed the ball on paying a ticket? Call Bail Bonds by Tamara at 405-200-5110. 15-plus years of serving the community. For the Duncan Demons, they need to put pressure on the Bomber quarterback. If they can do that, the Bombers going to be in a world of hurt. They've got to contain the edges on defense and establish a running game early against Midwest City. For the Bombers, they got to stop the pre-snap penalties. They've gotten better, to say that. They have gotten better on those, but they're still hurting us. They need to put together consistent plays on every drive. We'll get 2 or 3 good plays, and then we'll make some bonehead play or throw an interception or do something that just doesn't work. And number 3, they've got to make turnovers happen. We can't just wait and hope we outscore them at the end. We've got to take the ball away and get some numbers on the board. Jordan?
All right, thank you, Tom. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with a coin toss later, and then the game, kickoff, and more. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our our number in your phone.
This could be you! When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office man.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter.
Line judge, Brake Ferguson. Back judge, Caden.
About to give you the coin toss here. The coin toss is brought to you by Louie's. We just ate there today. Louie's located 6007 Southeast 15th Street. Louie's, we're in your neighborhood. Mention you saw this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Receive 10% off all purchases. Try to get a close-up shot here in a second.
Number 32. And number 8.
All right, shake hands, introduce yourselves, fellas. All right. Sign of good sportsmanship, right?
Yes, sir.
White talk to white, gold talk to gold. Look, last game of the year, right? You guys came a long way, had a good year, right? Let's finish it off on a good note, okay? Good sportsmanship's what we want to see out here tonight. The less we have to throw our flags, the more fun you guys get to have. And I want this to be fun for you guys, okay? Duncan, since you trials, can be your coin. KJCC is heads, the sports is tails. Sports is tails, KJCC is heads. What's it going to be?
We go tails.
Tails never fails. Let's see what we got. Yes. And it is tails. This means you have one toss. What do you want to do?
We want the ball.
You want to receive.
Yes, sir.
All right. And you want to kick from?
Away from
You want to kick 20 o'clock? Yep. All right, so swing over here. City. Right there. Don't go too far. I don't want to walk too far. Okay. Duncan has won the toss. Receiving on this end. All right, guys? Hey, Midwest City, you need a ball. 11 of you out here. Duncan, 11 of you out as well, okay? Let's have a good, clean game.
All right, we thank our interns for helping us bring the audio of that, or we couldn't get our close-up camera to work. Hopefully we'll have that ready at the end of the game. As we get ready to start this game, our first quarter is going to be brought to you by Whataburger in Midwest City. They're off of 15th Street, and we've eaten there a few times. Some of us ate there last week to help with a different game for a different team on the network. That would be Newcastle. But anyway, Whataburger on 15th Street welcomes you to come by after the game for a free medium fry with any purchase. So that would count for tonight. Just say you're with Midwest City High School and the mascot sent you. Only good on game day, only at the 15th Street location. Now we got the field cam going here, thanks to Maya Hodge, as we are getting closer and closer to kickoff. Well, Tom, we talked about this a few minutes ago, but Duncan has been the more impressive team this year. They have beaten Southeast at Spiegel Stadium. Midwest City lost to Southeast the week earlier. Duncan played the Big Three closer. But Midwest City, coming off a bye week, I think that could help them a lot, as they're probably feeling better than they normally do, talking about the players.
Right.
And they've started to figure out some things on offense. I'm not just talking about that they beat Class and SAS. Duncan beat Class and SAS last week, too. Everyone does. I'm talking about maybe the offensive rhythm they started to get into against Lawton MacArthur. And hopefully that'll translate to players kind of having a sense of what they need to do on defense as well.
Yeah, we've had a couple of times where we've just beat ourselves. And there's no arguing with that. We've just beat ourselves. We're cleaning up the pre-snap penalties.
Girl, I've been running around.
Keys to the game.
Why is it so quick?
We get that cleaned up.
That's what I said.
On our field position and our ball control. We can control the ball. We're going to win this game.
Yeah, and I've had people from Newcastle, because we've kind of talked to them some lately.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Privilege of doing the Newcastle Bishop McGinnis game.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean,
and I've had,
I don't know what is going on.
From Newcastle talk about how
I know
they got better against Duncan when they could figure out that their quarterback Sawyer Rice, and we saw him last year.
There might be a spider on one of these. That might freak out.
That he wants to run with the ball.
That's gonna be one big spider, bro. I'm telling you.
It's not as much the passing threat. I hope that plays out. So that'll be part of the strategy there.
Yeah, and watching Sawyer Rice just warm up tonight. He's a big, tall kid. He's got a lot of potential, but he was hitting his targets. Guys don't know he's catching the passes, but I thought he was throwing some pretty good lasers out there.
Real quick, we forgot to get you the starting lineup. Starting lineups are brought to you by JC Renovations, led by Mississippi graduate Carrie Ingram. For all your home renovation needs, call them at 405-693-2550. Okay, as we see the Mississippi players about to come out here, we'll go and talk about their offense and defensive starters, so we're going to show you that too. Offensively, Lincoln King again at quarterback. The only change really is at tight end, so we still see Ryan Holloway, the running back, the receiving core of Lucius Brown, Davion Cochran, Josiah Brown, Aiden Sutton back after being injured for several weeks.
Oh no, we good.
Starting lineup
I wish
at
they
tight
would. They
end.
know better.
The offensive
I hit one
line,
of them. I hit one of them last.
They're getting some continuity.
The week before last.
Favors and Dixon on the left side.
They know better than
Cochran,
hit me.
Cochran at center. Daquan Washington, Dadrian Jones
Don't play
on the
with
right
these boys.
side. Defensively, Ja'Cory Fletcher back in the defensive
Man,
end.
they
Jay
taking mad
Favors
long.
moves to nose guard, interestingly
Nice.
enough.
Go get your
Dixon
boys
still
something, hurry up.
tackle. Easton Hill, the other defensive end. The linebacking duo, the Sting, Brandon Green, Howard, and Fenric Green.
I don't even freaking know.
The nickelback again, Tavion Thies
Yeah,
McGuire.
that's
The
them over
safeties,
there.
Richard Harris, Chris
They're
Crawford.
freaking huge.
The interesting thing here is
And he's
Lincoln
the-
King and Davion Cochran will also be
Let's
playing
score
on
6,
defense.
7 more.
According to this, they're going to start at cornerback, which they haven't done much this season. Lincoln King has only been starting at safety. And that is your starting lineup. So, Tom, what's interesting is, as we see the Bombers take the field, it's interesting to me, Tom, this is a game where we may see both quarterbacks not only return kicks, which is unheard of for most quarterbacks, but both quarterbacks play cornerback as well. That's not quarterback, that's cornerback. To see quarterbacks do that is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, but, you know, they're both good athletes.
Yes, they are.
And they could play whatever position we put them in. I actually, I'm looking forward to see what both of them can do on defense. It'll be a good test for both teams.
Yeah, so Duncan, their quarterback's number 3, Sawyer Rice. He'll take the field first on offense as a quarterback. And then Lincoln King, of course, the starting quarterback for Mississippi's number 2. All right, kickoff coming up here. Kickoff is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671. Duncan will receive the kickoff here, as you're going to see here in a minute. For Midwest City, Davion Cochran and his brother Dominique come out there. Dominique will be doing the kickoff. So Davion Cochran, who can kick off if he's not kicking off, he's one of the gunners.
And he's a good tackler, too. That's what
Yeah,
we've
so
gotta
playing
have.
defense, he's been doing great at receiver. Talking about the younger Cochran. Getting real excited about his future. Sawyer Rice is the right side returner for Duncan. No, I'm sorry, he's the left side. The right side guy is Boston White. He's a pretty good athlete, too. And the center return man for Duncan is number 10, C.J. Warner, only a sophomore. But rarely does the center guy ever get this. Usually you can count on the Bombers to kick it to an angle here. The scoreboard says 0-0, but in all reality, the Bombers are already down 13-0. They got 13 points to make up. Can they do it?
Nice kick.
Cochran does center it up, but it will be returned by Boston White.
Blocking
And
the back.
Boston
Blocking
White
the back.
gets to the edge. Can they get him out of bounds?
They not throw a flag. They did not.
So a good return for the Demons, in spite of what Tom believes was a block in the back. And Tom, I just think you got to avoid those returns, though.
Call them like I see them.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'd had a tackle. We hadn't got knocked in the back, but that's just my opinion. Don't take it as an official thing.
So it's the Duncan 45-yard line, so they got great field position. That's where they will take over. Out comes the Midwest City defense. Well, he wasn't listed as a starter, but can you really – no, actually he was as a defensive tackle. So Daquan Washington, we'll see where he lines up, Tom, but that's an interesting guy to follow. Can he shut down the middle?
He's a big boy. He can get in there and block it up. I've seen him do it before.
Just create lanes for the defense, as Sawyer Rice will be by himself in the backfield. And then a low snap.
Double snap. You can't do that. He moved the ball and then snapped it again. That's a double snap. That'll be a procedure.
So we'll go down to 1st and 15 at the 40-yard line of the Demons.
That's a bonus to start.
This is one of several games on the network involving potential three-way tiebreakers as Carl Albert and Altus. That's a big one. And then for an outright tie or district championship, Dell City also playing at Pryor. Now Rice will keep it, and this is what you got to avoid. I'm getting to the edge as he gets to the 48-yard line.
She should have thrown a flag. We tackled him way out of bounds. Good no call, I guess.
Well, you were calling for holding on Duncan first, so I guess it could have gone both ways. But that's 9 yards there, or no, 10. So now it's going to be 2nd and 5. And, Tom, I mean, that's where Midwest City has been vulnerable earlier this year, and that's where they got to, expect Sawyer Rice to try to get around them, right side or left.
Well, we had pressure on him. We shook him up and got him out of his rhythm, but
handoff. This is Tavion Holland, and there's Daquan Washington. Tom, that's what he can do, just stuff that middle.
No moving him. Good job, good job, good job. That's a good Bomber defense.
Replays brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class design and hot new styles at Triple Elite. So it's back now to the 49-yard line.
Now we've got to quit guys in that can do some rushing.
So this is 3rd and 6. Third and 6.
Let's see if Jacory can get back there.
Yeah, just protect the edge. Sawyer Rice on 3rd down, looking to throw. Dumps it off on a screen pass, incomplete.
That could have been intercepted. Good Lord, that was a bad pass.
And Sawyer Rice is coming off the field, so Duncan will punt. We wouldn't expect them to even fake it without Sawyer Rice out there.
Not this soon in the game.
Yeah, but they have a chance to pin Midwest City back, but a 3 and out, which is what you want, Tom, when you give up some bad field position on the kickoff.
Some great defense right there. We need to keep that up all night. Oh, that was an early snap. I don't think he was ready for it. Oh, nice kick.
The kick will be fielded by Davion Cochran, and he'll get a return. We haven't seen many returns. He got hit out of bounds, but it was a soft hit, so I don't think we'll see a flag there.
No, that's a good clean hit. That's the way that's supposed to look like.
So if it's a battle of field position, it's a little advantage for Duncan. Again, we're going to remind you this a few times, but for Midwest City to make it to the playoffs, yes, they can make it to the playoffs, even though they have only 2 wins and 1 win in district. But they can win a 3-way tiebreaker if they can win this game by 13 points or more.
And it just amazes me. But
part of it's being in a 7-team district and not an 8-team district.
Right.
Lincoln King, his final game here on this field. He's had a great football career. Can he go out on top? He will throw on 1st and 10.
Lots of time.
He's got time. He launches, and it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. Davion Cochran. Oh, I spoke too soon.
That was a horse collar tackle.
But no, I didn't. He scored. They're giving him the touchdown. Touchdown, Midwest City. Let's see all of that on the Triple Elite Screen Printing replay, but Tommy just got by the safety, and the safety just missed that ball, and that was all she wrote. We do have a flag on the field. Could that be on Duncan, a horse collar?
Yeah, that was an obvious horse collar.
If it is, Tom, shouldn't you go for 2? Midwest City has a great 2-point conversion rate.
Yeah, is he pointing 1 or 2? I can't see what the special teams coach is doing.
I think they are going for 2, but the question is, are they going to take the penalty and enforce it? I think they could enforce it on the kickoff if they wanted.
They're discussing
if it's on Duncan, if it's a personal foul on Duncan, but the refs are conversing right now very far away from the play.
Where's that flag over there for? Oh, no.
So we got some sorting out to do. So where was the flag? So it could have been
on the 30-yard line.
So it could have been a holding penalty?
Could have been no telling.
Yeah, everyone's coming back. That's the indication now.
It's going to be offsetting. I think that's what they just called offsetting. Horse collar on them.
Well, that's where the penalties, I mean, that. You just got to avoid holding penalties. They kill big plays. They're some of the most annoying things in football. You call back big plays. Coach Washington's out there with his hands on his hips.
He is not happy, and I don't blame him.
Another question is, and they're talking to Dadrian Jones. I don't know, one of the coaches is, or maybe Dom Cochran is getting talked to by one of the assistant coaches for Midwest City. But yeah, the ball is marked at the 27-yard line.
It's
the offsetting penalties.
Yeah, it's just a do-over.
So it'll be 1st and 10 again. Personal foul on both teams, so maybe there was some type of like chop block or something on the front end of the play. Wow, you don't get too many of those opportunities.
We've got a father-daughter team on the officials. I saw that on the card in the announcer's room.
Well, you don't hear that every day, so. But we've had a father-son duo, I think, earlier this season.
Right.
Okay, so now they got to do something different on 1st and 10. King will be back to throw again, similar to last play. Now he looks to keep it. He will take off with it, and he'll get some positive yards.
Shot to the head, though. They should have called that.
I don't know, Ty. He fell forward there. He got about 8, so at 9 maybe. It's a good first down run, actually.
Let's just keep attacking that. That's what we got to keep doing. If it's working, let's keep doing it. Come on now.
2 yards there, or 2nd and 1. They throw it short to Davion Cochran, and Davion Cochran again running after the catch. This time he gets close to midfield and a Midwest City first down. Tom Carpenter, by the way, you're in fine form. There's a penalty every play, basically.
I'm trying not to call it, but I'm seeing some of these, and they're just not calling them.
And then they snapped that pretty quickly here.
I think we were moving. Dominique could have been moving. Or Davion. Yeah, Davion.
So that's going to make it 1st and 15.
Down will remain the same. It'll be 1st and 15, Midwest City.
Just keep the
that was that's really a bummer. That play was so great.
Yeah, they need to just get it set
Davion
up.
Cochran, but now
take time and get it set up.
They have not called a running play yet. At least there was a QB draw. And there's the first running play. It's Holloway.
Nice run.
Holloway shifts his way.
Somebody's shoe got knocked off.
A little bit from left to right. Duncan tackler there, Bladen Harper.
His Holloway's shoe got knocked off. He got hit pretty hard.
So
it was a nice run.
Gets a 5-yard run back to the original line of scrimmage, making it 2nd and 10. Ball at the Midwest City 47. First possession of the game for Midwest City. Their defense did what they needed to do, getting a 3 and out, thanks to, in part, a penalty on Duncan. This is Richard Harris. Harris left side.
Nice run. Nice. Oh.
Gets a couple there. And it's going to set up a 3rd and about 8. 3rd and 9, we'll call it.
Thought it was going to open up for him.
This is where that 5-yard penalty hurts you, because you can do so many more things on 3rd and 4. You'd even think about considering it 2-down territory.
Let's get a quick pass to Hayden Parent. Nope.
King gets rid of it and had a lot of pressure in his face, and no one was in the area. Just Josiah Brown may have been the closest. We're already hearing another guy call for a flag on Duncan. But this is probably going to be a punting situation, you would think.
Well, I didn't want to be the only one.
Deflating, given that it looked like they're going to have a touchdown this drive.
We had a nice drive. Nice. That first play was awesome.
King is back, but not to punt. That is going to be this Lincoln King does everything. Hayden Parent's back too, but not to punt. They're one of the 3 guys back. It's going to be Dom Cochran punting. Good snap. The punt has hang time.
Boston White going to let it go.
And it will take a Midwest City diagonal roll.
Yep, that'll work.
It'll be inside the 15, so this is good field reversal for the Bombers.
That's what I said we got to have earlier, and that's important. Going to be important.
This is the Whataburger first quarter. The Whataburger on 15th Street in Midwest City. It's one of my favorite places to go for fast food.
You're the what a dude, isn't that what they call you?
What a guy.
What a guy. What a dude. Same thing.
I guess I could be that, yeah. I helped get the advertising, so it's not just me being the announcer. But
I swear I went in there the other day. I saw your picture on the wall. Was that Employee of the Month or what? What's up with that? Do you eat there that often, man?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just kidding.
You're going to have to you show me that picture, we'll put it on the air at some point, even if it's not until next year.
Hey, I've got AI. I can put anything on there.
That's true. Everyone has AI, it seems like. All right, here's Sawyer Rice with a running back.
Hands off.
Handed off.
Nice.
It's Holland, and again, not much room up the middle, but he gets a little bit there.
More than I expected. You got
it's bigger than I thought.
I had him stopped. Come on, guys, wrap him up.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 4. You just found the creases there. Duncan does want to run at you. They got Tavion Holland and Sawyer Rice, who both got a lot of rushing yards this season. Now Rice will keep it with Holland as the lead blocker, and there's Daquan Washington stopping him short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So that's good defense by Midwest City, but I wouldn't be surprised if Duncan does that again. It's good to see Daquan Washington, though. He's plugging things up here. Just hope he doesn't get tired because they need him on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
3rd and 1.
Handoff.
Oh,
missed
and
the tackle.
You're hoping they'd have him in the backfield, but there's Holland on the left side. Gets enough for the first down. Gets about to the 29-yard line of Duncan. So fresh set of downs for the Demons. And they get their first down of the night. Richard Harris makes the tackle for Midwest City.
See sophomore Jaden Favors going out up there, 5'11", 220. Good size for a sophomore. Hope he can help plug it up.
Washington will come off here. I'm going to say this a few times. Midwest City, to get to the playoffs, needs to win this game by 13. You can talk about it now. If Duncan gets off to a big lead, it'll look difficult, but we'll see. Holland again. And
not stopping him.
Yeah, they got a bit of a surge up the middle again. This is probably the tough part about having Daquan Washington out. Davion Cochran will now check back in to be a cornerback again. He has to rest, too, because he plays both sides of the ball. The Bombers are fresh. Again, they're coming off a bye week and then a kind of half a game, if you will, Tom, against Classen SAS 2 weeks ago.
And we were glad it was short and just we had to get our points and get out of there because it was lightning. And
on 2nd down, Holland's going to have a first down as he gets bumped out of bounds by Fenric Rinn. Past the first down marker, now to the Duncan 43-yard line. They need to get They need to get that edge, Tom.
Yep.
But it's both. Whoever side Duncan goes to, or they go up the middle.
It's time to call Ja'Cory Fletcher's name for something. Sack, a hurry, something. Let's get back there, Ja'Cory. Come on now.
A 6-man line for Midwest City. Holland again gets to the edge, and he keeps going. And Holland gets to Midwest City territory. From our end, it didn't look like he'd have room to do that, but he did. And Duncan will have a 1st and 10 at the Midwest City 35-yard line. Bombers had a 3-and-out on defense, thanks in part to a 5-yard penalty. No such luck here. Rice rolls right, but he gets right past Ja'Cory Fletcher. Fires, has a man, and it's caught for a Duncan touchdown. And that was the one thing you hope he couldn't do, is throw the ball inaccurately, but he did there, and Duncan will be the team that strikes first. They're now up 6-0.
Which player scored that?
It's a good question. I missed that. It may have been Harper. But I don't know. I'm speculating there. Boston White also someone they look to.
Your kicker was hitting it pretty good. So, we had penetration though. Almost got
kicking an extra point for Duncan, number 38, Isaac Salazar, and Duncan is strikes first. They lead 7-0 right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter, and here is the kickoff, again brought to you by Patrick Doobie Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671. We thank Patrick Doobie for being our kickoff sponsor this year, and we hope to continue that partnership going forward.
And here we go.
Duncan kicks it short, and it's returned. Good field position coming up for Midwest City. The kickoff, I believe, for Duncan was by number 6, Bladen Harper. All right, Tom.
The drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. The key phrase this week is November rain. That will get you 10% off of all purchases.
So it's Tavion P.S. McGuire on the return for Midwest City.
In Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Check their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs. Also breakfast all day. Free Thanksgiving dinner.
First and 10 Bombers, 39-yard line.
That was a 35-yard touchdown pass, 85-yard drive in 7 plays. Rice had Harper on that pass. Salazar with the extra point. It is 7-0 for the Demons.
By the way, is it gyros or gyros?
I call it gyros.
Gyros, okay.
Oh,
King lost the ball. He just lost it.
And they got it back. Or they got it. They don't say they got it back.
Wow, just an unforced turnover as King faked the handoff to Holloway. I mean, if you're going to fake the handoff, you secure that ball, and Lincoln King just didn't. That is just an inexcusable turnover. And again, deflating. But now Bombers defense is going to have to step up here. All right, twins to the right for Duncan. They got 2 tight ends. Rice will run it left side. This is where he had room and follows his blockers.
Nothing.
Bombers closed that up pretty quickly. So minimal gain there as they desperately need this ball back without giving up any points.
Might have got a yard, if that.
Brandon Greenhoward, who has to be the, as of right now, the best returning linebacker for Midwest City, with Fenric Grin being the other linebacker that's played well, but this is his last game here at Midwest City. Hopefully, Midwest City will have a playoff game next week on the road. But they got to fix some things right now. They're down 7. They got to win by 13. They need to outscore Duncan by 20 from here, and Duncan threatening to score some more. Here is Holland.
There's a Corey.
There's a Corey Fletcher slowing him down.
Loss. 3-yard loss.
And also Tavion Thies McGuire, the nickelback, finished the play there. And now you're forcing Duncan into a situation where they have to throw the ball. It's a throwing situation for him. And I think when Duncan got that touchdown pass, that probably caught Midwest City off guard. This time you'd think the Bombers will be ready for a pass. Also, Duncan still may run it because they could go for it here, given where they have the ball right now. So you just got to be ready for anything. But this is what Midwest City needs to do, get them in 3rd and long. We'll see if they can take advantage of that. And then Duncan, it looks like
call timeout.
Is going to call a timeout here. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is 3rd and 11 for Duncan. Bombers need to keep him from getting any yards that will tempt him to go for it here. And just force a punt if they can.
Pass.
Sawyer Rice will throw. He's got a man, and it is caught, and that's just too easy. On 3rd and 11, you know it's coming, and they find his normal target, Boston White, for a Duncan touchdown. Boy, he got so open, Tom, and you have to respect, obviously, Boston White's speed. But, again, how could you not be ready for that? That's an unfortunate part of that play. So 2 bombs from Sawyer Rice. The thought process was force him to throw. He's not as effective. Well, not true in this game.
Oh, mercy. We can't have that. We're now 4 touchdowns behind.
Kicking the extra point again for Duncan is Isaac Salazar. He converts it. And your score is now 14-0 Demons over the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This kickoff brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671. Duncan again will kick it short. That ball may have gone out of bounds, but it's going to be returned instead.
Lincoln, flag.
And there's a flag thrown that may pin Midwest City back some, as I think that's Ja'Cory Fletcher on the return.
Couldn't tell.
No, it's Tavion Thies-McGuire. I mean, he's much more of a return guy than Fletcher. We'll get to the penalty here in a moment, but Tom, that scoring drive.
Brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Key phrase this week is November Rain. That'll get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Check their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs. Also, breakfast all day. Free Thanksgiving meal from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Jordan will be there. He'll sign autographs.
Right.
He'll be signing autographs. That was a 38-yard pass, Rice to White, with Salazar doing the kick. 37-yard drive in 3 plays. Now 14-0.
Tom, how much should I pay you for each autograph? Because that's something like if I get asked for autographs, I owe you money.
At least 50%, I would think.
Okay, but 50% of what?
$1. I mean.
Okay, 50 cents for each autograph.
It'll be worth more in the future,
Right.
right away. Now that's, I don't want to take it from you, might be worth something later, but.
So just a disastrous start for Midwest City because the fumble. I don't know what. I mean, the fumble is the worst play, but giving up a long touchdown on 3rd and 11, and that's been the problem for Midwest City against the better teams. I don't know what that could be about, but they are going to move Midwest City backwards here.
To the 8.
It's pretty incredible. But, Tom, that sequence, the fumble and then the touchdown on 3rd and 11, where the safeties and the cornerbacks just get beat deep when you know it's coming.
Twice they've been beat deep.
And, yeah, the first time I kind of understood it because Duncan was only running the football up to that point. Here's Ryan Holloway. He needs to get to the edge. He will not. Looks like he'll lose some yards. Sliding in for a tackle, one of them for the Demons, is number 15, Zion Butler. It's a good-looking player there. Duncan has a lot of seniors. You would love this matchup. You know what, and I thought about this last year, Tom, when Midwest City came to Duncan and won by 14. It's like, well, Duncan will have more returning players. This will be a tough game next year for Midwest City. And if they were playing a year from now, it'd be the opposite. It'd be a tough game for Duncan because they have a really good and loaded senior class that they depend on. In motion's Josiah Brown. 2nd and long for Lincoln King. He rolls to his right, looks to throw. He's going to keep it. He's got room.
Got a first down.
And Lincoln King makes plays with his legs there. And that replay brought to you by Triple H Screen Printing, as that is an important 3rd down conversion for Midwest City. And, Tom, I mean, you may run the ball some with Holloway, but this has to be Lincoln King's game right now, both running and throwing. And he'll make a play here, hopefully, for us. He's alone in the backfield. So what's he going to do? He's going to throw it short to Ryan Holloway in the flat. Holloway
nice.
Makes one guy miss, and he drags the other. Gets hit along the sideline, but not before getting a first down. He's got a first down on that play.
I think Coach Washington was looking for a flag, too, for hitting him off the leg.
I think it probably was legal, but it was close because he was almost out of bounds. But he was about to his forward progress stop when he got leveled there. King, now he throws it short to Holloway, right side. And Holloway gets a little bit there, not as much. Making the tackle for Duncan. Looks like that was Harper, and Rice probably was there as well. So he got 2 yards.
Give Caden Armstrong a shout. I think he was in there, another senior for him.
Yeah, they're spreading him out. Over the middle.
There you go.
Pass is caught. And this will be a big game for Midwest City. That's Cochran, Davion Cochran, who gets inside the 30, the 29-yard line.
He laid a pop on that tackler. That's what we got to have.
Now, you weren't seeing that comfort level from Lincoln King throwing the ball earlier this year, but he has really gotten in sync with those receivers, particularly Davion Cochran. And it's 1st and 10. Midwest City's trying to hurry up here, and I think we may have a timeout. Yes, we do. Duncan wasn't ready. So the Demons will call their second timeout. They have one left this half. And we'll take another break here. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You use this term in basketball some, but you could say that right now Midwest City is playing with pace, and that caused Duncan to burn a timeout.
And there's 19 seconds left, and there was still 25. They hadn't started the shot clock, and I think they could have let it run out.
Sutton in motion. Holloway.
Ooh.
And he probably should have just gone to the edge there, but he hesitated and got brought down by number 15, Zion Butler. So no gain there. In fact, he lost about 2 or 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 13 as of right now. 2nd and 12. Midwest City will hurry up, though. Will they get a playoff before the quarter ends? They will not. And a disastrous first quarter for Midwest City, but they are on the prowl. Can they convert here on 2nd and long?
Be a good start.
They probably have 3 plays to do it. We'll take a quick break here. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Welcome back to second quarter action on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This second quarter brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy. If you're looking for top-notch physical therapy services, look no further. Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. They're located at 7005 Southeast 15th Street, Suite 200, really close to Midwest City High School. For the Bombers here, tough first quarter with 2 back-breaking plays, and then the third one, if you conclude the penalty on a long touchdown that got called back. They have a 2nd and 12 here. They need to score this drive. They need to score a touchdown, so they need to convert. They'll probably have 3 plays to do it. Lincoln King
Cochran's open.
needs to get rid of it. Instead, he gets sacked for a huge loss.
They got a flag.
The sack was by Bladen Harper. Let's see what the penalty is. The Bombers desperately need to be on the Demons.
I think it's a face mask. It's going to have to be. There was nobody back there where he threw the flag, except for Lincoln. Lincoln King was the only one back there, and I don't think he got.
Yeah, he can't get his own face mask.
Yeah, he's going to be marched off to them.
Well, that's a big break because that would have made it 3rd and almost 30.
Face mask. That's what it's called. Yeah. That will help.
So the Bombers looked like they were going to. This was going to be a drive-killing sack, and instead, I believe. I know the rules are a little different here, but I think that's an automatic first down. Yeah, it is. Not every personal foul is an automatic first down, but this one is. It will lead to a red zone opportunity brought to you by Sovereign Bank. I'll tell you more about Sovereign Bank after this play, unless all hell breaks loose. But here is the first red zone play of the game for either team. Duncan hasn't got inside the red zone yet as they scored 2 long touchdowns.
Right. Good snap, good snap.
1st and 10 for Lincoln. Again, under pressure, but he gets rid of it. That's Josiah Brown with a catch.
First down.
Let's get that replay by Triple Elite Screen Printing, and let's also talk to you by first Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class design and hot new styles. And then our Red Zone sponsor is Sovereign Bank, dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs. 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City, zip code 73130, member FDIC.
Give the ball to Hayden Parent.
1st and goal.
Nope, he's going to pass it to him.
Could be a quarterback draw. King will fling it. Oh, wide opens Cochran for a touchdown. Midwest City strikes back.
Outstanding.
Davion Cochran was untouched. And it's 14-6. Let's see what the Bombers do for the point after. Again, their 2-point success rate is better than their 1-point success rate. And Lincoln King is in, as is Richard Harris. They got a swinging gate type of play here.
That's our 2-point play.
King rolls left. Oh, he's got his man and is caught. I was like, are you going to throw that? For Midwest City, that's Lucius Brown, who catches it for 2, and it's 14-8. Bombers need their defense to step up now. You're watching Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here is a kickoff, again brought to you by Pack Newbie Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code, give them a call at 405-733-7671. Now, Tom, Midwest City did an onside kick against Class and SAS. It looks like Duncan is kind of defending that with the way they have their front line lined up in the middle.
I don't think we need to do that yet. I really don't.
At some point, maybe.
Be a nice, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
but it'd be a nice surprise, but
they're not lined up to kick an onside. Dominique Cochran, the kickoff, by the way, he had last time got returned for a big gain for Duncan. It did not cost Midwest City, but you still don't want that.
I like his deep onside he kicks. He didn't do that last time. There's a nice kick.
And this will be the same type of
Back
kick.
to the 12-yard line. Blocking the back.
This time it won't be much of a return as it gets to the 28-yard line.
Outstanding.
And the return man for Duncan is number 2, C.J. Warner. All right, Tom?
I'm sorry, drives up very much.
We're done with that.
Looked at the wrong one. Madison's Country Cooking. Key phrase this week is November Rain, and that will get you 10% off of all purchases located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Dale City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Check their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs. Also breakfast all day. Free Thanksgiving meal. Free Thanksgiving meal, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That was an 8-play, 92-yard drive. King to Cochran, and then King to Brown for the 2-point
commercial.
It could be. I could have said it.
Yeah.
Play it back. See what I said.
Here's Tavion Holland and the Bombers with their best defensive play since that first drive for Duncan. As Fenric Wren, Tavion Thies-McGuire lead a crowd of Bombers, and it'll be 2nd and long. This Midwest City's got to stiffen up now, try to force a 3rd and long and go from there. They're going to run it again, and again, Midwest City's Johnny on the spot. Oh, and I think they may have fumbled, but Duncan would have fallen on it. They did, yeah. For Duncan, well, we don't call out the opponent's offensive line too much, but we will credit Jacob Kahn, big number 72, for recovering the fumble. But again, here we are. Okay, 3rd and 11. Tom, and these defensive backs for Midwest City, they got to take it as a point of pride. They are not going to get beat deep. But they need a 3 and out here, and they can get one. But they got to hold firm on 3rd and long.
Get some pressure.
Rice, back to throw as expected. Fires incomplete.
Almost.
There was contact, but looks like no flag, and good coverage for Midwest City. That's Chris Crawford, and there's a 3 and out. So, you have.
You know how Cochran, how close he came for an interception? I mean,
yeah.
He just missed it. That was great. All right, let's get going, guys.
It's interesting, Tom. I mean, you've had successes for Midwest City now, 2 3 and outs, but in between was 2 touchdowns you'd rather forget about. But they can go for taking the lead here.
Got 2 guys back that I'd like to have back every time, Cochran and King. Both of them are good players. They can get down the field. Nice kick.
Here's the punt for Duncan. We don't see many returns, but Lincoln King will look to return here. He fields it. He gets to the edge. Lincoln King takes off, gets to the 41-yard line of Duncan. That's about a 14-yard return or so. It's just amazing to see a quarterback do that, and now he's got to, get his energy back. Not that he's not, in good condition.
We're at the 42.
Looks like it is the 42.
Let's go, guys.
Tell her we need to reset that. You can. All right. Yep, 42-yard line of Duncan. So Midwest City with good field position here.
He's counting. Come on, Coach.
And, credit Lincoln. If there's any player, Tom, just from what I know about Lincoln, that will not get too upset after a bad fumble and will not let it hang him down, as Lincoln King. He'll get over his mistakes pretty quickly, which is what you want.
I interviewed him after the MacArthur game, and I said, you know what I like about you? There's no quit in you. You just keep going. Handoff.
Ryan Holloway, the handoff. He's got a nice hole left side. He's going to get a good first down gain. We'll see that on the Triple H screen printing instant replay. Second and 2. Bombers going no huddle. They got trips to the left, which is the short side. And now we have a whistle.
They called timeout. They did. That's it.
Boy, Duncan can't keep doing that. In fact, this is it for them. They're out of timeouts this half. As that's twice now on defense. They did not feel like they were ready for Middle City's no huddle. All right, we'll be back in a moment here. You're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Duncan just used their last timeout. It's 2nd and 2. Lincoln King to throw. He's got time. Needs to get rid of it, though. Spins around number 42, and unfortunately he goes down. And he'll lose so much yardage. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now as we go from 2nd and 2 to that. And that's, Lincoln gives it. He takes it away, if that makes sense.
It does, and Day-Day needed to hold his block a little better than what he did.
Not only that, but Lincoln's got to do something, get rid of that ball.
Right, he needs to find the sideline.
Even risking intentional grounding.
Way long.
Not too long, 3rd and 11.
We don't want that.
But now maybe 4th and long as King will pick that ball up. Can he at least get a throw off? Fires down the sideline.
Got a catch. Out of bounds, though. Dadgummit.
Boy, and that just is a bad time for a horrible snap, so that timeout for Duncan worked for him somehow, at least worked against Midwest City. And now it's 4th and 11, and Midwest City might go for it here.
Oh, punt the ball, Coach. Let's pin them back down there and see what the defense. Let them work a little more.
I think you're thinking about not really being down 6, but being down,
We're down
19.
6, but yeah, we don't want to give them too much more.
They're going to go for it. Hopefully we got a good snap, and Lincoln King can get a throw off here. Good snap. He has time. We'll dump it off to Holloway. Holloway's got room, though, but it looks like he's just short. And that's where the bad snap and the sack before that just
killed us.
Boy, I mean, you just if it was 3rd down, you'd be all good because you could go for it on 4th and 1 there. It's been that kind of game. I mean, Middle City's still in the thick of things, but that is another situation where you just feel like better things should have happened. Well, they're going to pick themselves up and get another 3 and out on defense. They've got 2 of those already.
Well, I hope they get brave and Demons throw an interception.
Let's say Middle City was brave for going for it. Really not a bad deal. That when you get 10 yards, at least it's not great field position. But now Holland gets a good first down surge on the right side there. Gains about 6. Several Bombers bring him down. Also on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Pryor and Del City. Pryor up by 8 on the Eagles. Carl Albert and Altus. Altus has been a very much improved team, but Carl Albert is taking it to him right now, 21-0. That's at Altus on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And MacArthur and McGinnis remain tied at 7. MacArthur needs to win that game by 9, I believe, or more to be a 1 seed. This is Holland. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get more. He's going to get in Midwest City territory. Gets out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of Midwest City.
You know, when the defensive guy throws his hands up, you know he's holding, and he did it right in front of the official. Quit complaining, quit complaining. Come on, guys, let's stop them right here. They're out of field goal range.
And you need, but Duncan has a very seasoned offensive line.
They do. There's
And
some big kids in there.
They've had a very healthy offensive line this year, too, is what their coach told me, unlike last year. They run it right up the middle, right to the right, middle right side, get 4.
Still gaining too much on that first down play.
It's interesting. This is one of the few times we've only seen one running back, and he's a 1,000-yard rusher. That's Tavian Holland. I don't think we've seen that too often. Hayden Perrin with a tackle. Usually most teams will have a second running back they like. But Duncan likes Tavion Holland, and he is a workhorse for him.
He likes Boston White as a receiver.
And of course, they will run the ball with Sawyer Rice some. They haven't done it a whole lot this game yet. They'll do it here.
And
Rice
speaks.
gets a first down.
He speaks, and it happens.
Yeah, they're starting to get some holes down over the middle there.
We got a player down.
Slow getting up, but he is up. That's Greenhoward. And they're going to say they basically, I think, called an injury timeout for him, so he has to come out. Should not be a long timeout because he's already up. Bombers are bringing in Jalen Muse, a 5'11 junior, it appears, number 50. It's getting some direction, I think, from Fenric Wren. He needs to, you can't have a weak spot right now on your offense. As it's now 1st and 10 Duncan. They're at the Midwest City 33. Holland. Holland, untouched, down the right side, gets inside the 10 before he's finally brought out of bounds.
About the 5.
Tavion Thies-McGuire brought him out of bounds.
6-yard line.
But it's now 1st and goal for the Demons. They go quickly. It's Holland. Gets inside the 5. 2nd and goal now at the 2-yard line. Boy, we didn't see the last drive. Midwest City's defensive line was dominant. This drive is the Duncan offensive line.
Yep.
And do we have a timeout for Midwest City? We do. It's a gut check time for their defense. We'll see what Duncan comes up with on offense after this. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It is now 2nd and goal for the Demons. They're up 14-8. So many plays for Midwest City you wish you could have back. We'll see if their defense can make a play here. Rice to his right. It's good pursuit for Midwest City, but Rice was able to get to the edge and score. Touchdown, Duncan. It looked for a second like the Bombers were going to close that gap, but Rice was able to get around it. And now it's 20-8. Demons lead the Bombers. Worth mentioning, Midwest City continues their perfection at going for 2. And they may need to go do it again a few times just to stay with Duncan.
Score one more time this half, that'd be a good start.
On the kick now for the Demons is Salazar.
Ooh.
Kick is short.
He missed it.
Looked like it was to the right.
He
it
missed
was.
It. That's
he
a
pushed
bonus.
it to the right. So the score will remain 28. Duncan leads the Bombers. Bombers still have a lot of ground to make up because they want to win by 13, so they're basically down by 25 right now, but there's still time. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's a Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance kickoff. Scan that QR code. Scan it. Get a free quote. Or call them at 405-733-7671.
This is Maddox.
Maddox to kick for Duncan. It's a laser. And it will die at the one. You got to pick it up now and get what you can. And will not be good field. Well, no, he's reversing it. That may actually cost Midwest City.
Why did he not call
There's Tavion Thies McGuire. Well, I thought his forward progress stopped beyond the 10. Then it didn't, and now it's going to be inside the 10. Boy, what a kick for Duncan. And they've been getting so many breaks, and they've been making plays as well. All right, Tom?
That was a 9-play, 67-yard drive with a Rice 3-yard run. Salazar missed the extra point. Makes it 20-8 for the Demons. Brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. The phrase this week is November Rain. You'll get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Dell City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Richard
Harris, I believe, is in the backfield now. Or is that Zoe Leverett? I think that's actually Zoe Leverett. We haven't seen him much at running back recently, but he's there now.
He's a good blocker. Good blocker.
King will roll now to his left in the end zone. Finds his man. That pass is caught, and it'll be a first down. It looks like Josiah Brown, I believe, who just planted himself in that left flat there, and once Lincoln saw him, he found him and got yards after the catch. We'll see the Triple H screen printing instant replay, Tom, but good start.
Yes, it was.
King throws it low. That's to Aiden Sutton. I don't think that was that's on Aiden Sutton. I don't think that was a great throw there. And it will be 2nd and 10.
Hit him in the chest. I like that. Good call from one of our fans.
Now, again, this is Lincoln King's game, I think. And the thing is, you throw an incomplete pass on first down. Yeah, you love to run the ball to keep them honest, but if you're going to run, you better get a good play, or else you're going to deal with 3rd and 10, and you're not going for it around here. Point being, this is a big play for Midwest City. 2nd and 10. King to pass down the left side, and good coverage for Boston White as he was covering Josiah Brown stride for stride.
Looked pretty clean.
And that will make it 3rd and 10. Boston White, the seasoned veteran, part of a good quarterback-receiver duo on offense, and they are both cornerbacks on defense, that him and the quarterback, Sawyer Rice. All right, well, 3rd down, I think you got to try to attack someone other than the cornerbacks. But Lincoln King will have trips to his right.
Good snap.
Under pressure right away. Oh, it's sacked. It's a fumble.
He lost the ball.
And it looks like the Demons have it.
Number 1.
Just didn't see it coming. That's Jason Kortmeyer.
And nobody picked him up.
And Duncan will have it. I think it's going to be first and goal. We'll see where they spot it. Yeah, it's got to be first and goal. It's right at the 10.
Right at the 10-yard line. I can't give them a bigger gift than that.
Boy, tough break. Lincoln King's had some good plays, but he's had 2 costly fumbles.
That one, he just got hit blindside. Somebody's got to pick up that extra back coming in, defensive back. I think it was. I don't think it was an end. But
turnovers, penalties. Taking Midwest chances away here. Rice will keep it.
Scores.
Rice shifts to his right there and scores a touchdown. And now it's becoming a rout. 26-8, Demons lead the Bombers. What do they say, Tom, in football? Turnovers kill.
It's killing us, that's for sure.
Bryson Maddox. I'm sorry, that's Salazar. They have different kickers who do different things. Salazar missed the last extra point.
Missed
and
that
he did it again. Pushed it to the right. Not a big deal for Duncan when you're forcing turnovers and scoring touchdowns, but interesting nonetheless.
You're only 14 points ahead. Or
yeah.
No, 8.
26-8, 18-point lead for Duncan on the Bombers, and then some, and because of the tiebreaker situation. But either way, you're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Another Patrick Newby kickoff coming up. As the Demons are pounding the Bombers right now, and it looks like the Bombers making the playoffs this year is highly unlikely, and they'll miss the playoffs for the first time since 2021 when they were in 6A2. Unless things can really turn around here. As the up man returns it for Midwest City, that's Davion Cochran, gets what he can.
Hit out of bounds. He got hit out of bounds.
And he's going to, there's going to be a penalty on Duncan there that will give the Bombers some good field position. All right, Tom?
That was a one-play, 10-yard drive with Rice taking it in for the score. Extra point, again, was no good, so it's 26-8 Duncan. It's brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Check out their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs, breakfast all day. Free Thanksgiving meal from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The key phrase this week is November Rain, and that will get you 10% off of all purchases. Once again, located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street between Sooner and Sunny Lane. And it is good eating. I've had my one of our class reunion meetings there, and everybody just bragged on it. They couldn't believe this was one of our sponsors. This place was like hidden in Del City. I said, it's been here, and it's a good place to come eat.
All right, Tom, but you know what? There was, in the west side of 5A, there were some interesting tiebreaker scenarios talked about, but in each case, it had to involve what was perceived as the better team losing. For example, this game, and Duncan's winning big right now, up by 18. And also, we'll talk about the other two. Those two three-way tiebreakers are at the top of both districts. Here's King to pass on first down.
Good blocking. Don't quit.
Down the left side. And it's caught. Josiah Brown catches it inside the 30 at the 27-yard line, and the Bombers are in business. We see that in the Triple H screen printing instant replay. Josiah Brown making some plays. But what's interesting is you probably didn't expect Altus to beat Carl Albert, and they're not, so that three-way tiebreaker looks like it won't happen. But how about this score? Lawton MacArthur up on Bishop McGinnis 21-7.
Wow.
And if that's pass is complete for a short gain there. If that score holds, Lawton MacArthur would win the district, and Bishop McGinnis would be third.
I can't believe that. McGinnis has been so good all year.
They're undefeated. Second down for Middle City after a short gain. Bombers, they're at this point, you'll worry about the 13 points. Just score and just be as competitive as you can. And there's still time. They're still only in the second quarter, but they need to finish this drive here with 6 or 8 or whatever they're going to do after the score.
I'd like to get the 8, make it a 10-point going into halftime difference.
That would be nice. Handoff Holloway, but the Duncan Demons were all over that. That handoff almost didn't happen. You got to give credit to Ryan Holloway for holding on to that ball.
Yep, he got it a little bit late, and there was already somebody in his face.
Looked like Crew Budowski was one of the Demon players who broke that play up, so now it's 3rd and 9.
Our linemen got to do a little better blocking. They're not finishing it.
King to pass on 3rd and 9. He has time. He stutters. Still has time, but he doesn't want to throw yet.
Run it.
Tosses it, and the pass to Cochran's incomplete. C.J. Warner was with him stride for stride. It's going to be 4th down and 9, and the Bombers will certainly go for it here.
Coaches are not happy. They thought that was pass interference, and I don't know. It looked pretty close. Did pretty good coverage. 4th down, you know we're going for it. Let's go for the first down, guys. Just get the first down.
Last 4th down, Middle City came up a yard short as Lincoln threw it to Holloway. This is going to be a good use for Middle City of a timeout here as they got to get this play right. So a timeout for Middle City. They only have one remaining this half, and you are watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter here. 4th and 9 for Midwest City. They got Cochran split to the right and trips to the left for Lincoln. Good snap, has some time. Throws it short, and that also will be short of a first down. It's Craig Duncan. They're taking away that first down. I think the pass was caught by number 7 for Midwest City. That's Graham, K.M. Graham. But it will be a turnover on downs. And Duncan, they have no timeouts, but they got 2:57 to work with. Maybe, Tom, in that situation, Lincoln just should have tried to thread the needle there for a first down. If it's intercepted, so what?
Right.
But I'm sure at the moment, in the heat of the moment, it probably looked like Graham could have gotten that first down. But he was 3 or 4 yards short.
Lincoln's been running for his life the last few series and didn't want to take another sack.
Here's Holland. Tries to get to the edge. Is chased down. Clock will be running. And tackled by Tavion Thies McGuire. Gain of about 6. Again, no timeouts for Duncan. But they don't really need to be in a hurry, as they're in control of this game up by 18. And they don't have to win the game to ensure their first playoff appearance since 2020. Rice keeps it. He is stood up right at the first down line, it looks like.
He got hit pretty blunt, too.
But it looks like he got enough for the first down. The clock is resuming, though. Trayshawn Lee with the tackle for Midwest City. It's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Demons, 1st and 10. But we're under 2 minutes to go here. So we'll see if Rice decides to, or the Demons decide to have Rice throw the ball. It may not be him.
I think so. I think they're just going to run.
Midwest City will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Holland, right side. And he'll get another first down. Did he get out of bounds is the question.
I don't think so, no.
It will stop the clock temporarily either way. And the clock has resumed, so he did not get out of bounds. But if Midwest City had any hopes of forcing a punt here, now it's probably not going to happen, not at least where we'll give them enough time to score.
Don't let them score is all we need to do. Oh, they're going to change the clock. They should have stopped the clock. They called him out of bounds.
So the clock will go back to 1:10. Coming in at halftime, one final appearance of the Midwest City Marching Band.
They did a great job this year. Scored high in the contest.
Here's Tavion Holland. Not much happening there. Daquan Washington helps make sure he doesn't go very far.
7-7 on the tackle for the Bombers.
Under a minute to go.
2nd and 8.
Yeah, Duncan really not interested in doing anything else as they will be happy to take an 18-point lead into the half. Rice, no, he's going to throw here. And launches. And it's caught.
Great defense.
No, it's incomplete. Boston Wide was the intended receiver. Yeah, the Bombers were in coverage there.
Lincoln had it all the way. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't think he ever looked back, but he didn't have to. This is high school football.
Also helping him out, Chris Crawford got there too. And that's going to stop the clock. So Duncan did take a chance here, but the clock now at 26 and 4/10 of a second to go. So you don't expect much to happen here.
They got number 2, C.J. Warner, out wide. We hadn't called his name a lot.
Bombers call a timeout. In this Valor Physical Therapy 2nd quarter. Since we last updated you, both Carl Albert and Altus have scored touchdowns there at halftime. Carl Albert up 28-7 now, as it looks like they will continue their win streak and win what would be their 9th straight district title. They've won every one since 2017. And most of those years they go undefeated. One time they were in a 3-way tie. Pryor has decided to go for 2 now when they score touchdowns, and they just did another one on the Del City. So Del City's defense getting chopped up a bit like Carl Alberts did last week, and Pryor's up 30-21.
Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that at all?
And the MacArthur-McGinnis game is at halftime. Those are the 3 most interesting games really in the entire state, but definitely in 5A. The other district champion we expect to be Coweta. They just had to win against a team they're much better than East Central, and they are 42-0. So that's the District 3 champ. 3rd and 9. Looks like they're going to. Nope, Rice will keep it.
Oh, and he got a
but he's going to get a first down. Got to get him down at some point. He gets to the 40 or the 37.
What was that flag?
Say there's a flag.
Yeah.
That stops the clock. So that's not what you like at the moment.
They're over there mouthing. Where's his flag? Got a face mask, I think is what he's going to call. Yeah, he's fixing to step it off.
Well, it's about where he got tackled, so maybe there's no penalty now. 17 seconds, though.
They're going to step that off.
So that's going to be added to their gain, and I don't know if they're in field goal range, but they're probably close.
Their kicker was hitting pretty good. I didn't remember the distance.
Of course, he hasn't looked good his last 2 extra point attempts.
No, they may not want to take a chance on him, but they may want to take a couple of shots at the end zone. They can get a couple in here before time runs out.
They're going to run a play here, but now, I mean, you got to protect the end zone if you're Midwest City. That's just a disastrous sequence, and that's coming off a timeout. There's still some confusion here as Coach Washington is talking to the head ref about something. Rice spikes it. So I guess they're going to resume. Even though there's a face mask, Tom, it was not a dead ball or not a penalty that stops the clock.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that the rules are different here at the college or NFL level. That's what you're used to. That would have not been needed. That was a weird-looking spike, too.
Usually I have Troy Aikman explaining that to me when I'm watching it.
It reminds me, we rarely see spikes in the high school game.
No.
And Sawyer Rice is a good player, but that was an awkward-looking spike, but it did the job. So now the clock is definitely stopped at 14-plus seconds to go, 2nd and 10, and Rice has to get rid of it.
Screen.
Throws it to Holland, and he did not get a first down. That clock should be running.
It's running out.
It is. We'll see if Duncan can spike it.
They can't.
They will not. That's interesting, Tom, that they didn't try something to get out of bounds. That's not great strategy for Duncan on that last play, but I don't know if it's going to matter too much, as they got to be happy to take an 18-point lead at halftime. So we are at halftime. Your score is Midwest City trailing Duncan 26-8. In a moment, we'll show you the halftime festivities. We'll take a quick break right now. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the pride of Midwest City. The Midwest City Bar Band is under the direction of Skylar Kinsley and LaVon Pearson. Additional staff includes Angie Stevens, Richard Rivera, Melanie Ford, Floyd Hatcher, Connor Reagan, and Bethany Ellis. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Xavier Robinson and Elijah Montgomery. The Bomber Band will be marching in the Veterans Day Parade on Tuesday. Tonight, the band will perform a patriotic salute honoring our veterans. They will feature songs from 5 different branches of the Army, of the service: Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are proud to recognize the senior members of the Midwest City High School Marching Band. These talented students have spent countless hours practicing, performing, and representing our school with pride, dedication, and musicianship. As they take their final season on the field, we celebrate their hard work and wish them all the best in the exciting journeys ahead. And now we recognize the heart and soul of our Friday Night Lights.
Hi, my name is Francesca Barksdale. I'm walking with my mother. I play the trombone for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to get my undergraduate at UCO and my graduate at OU.
Hi, my name is Kevin Cardenas Jr. I'm walking with my dad, Kevin Cardenas Sr., and my mom, Linda Lopez. I play the trumpet, trombone, French horn, and mellophone for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to go to UCO to pursue a degree in music education.
Hi, my name is Jakaya Carolina, and I'm walking with my parents and my siblings. I play the flute for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan on pursuing a degree in media.
Hi, my name is Riley Darby. I'm walking with my family. I play tenor, bari sax, and the bassoon for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to continue VOTEC for HVAC.
Hi, my name is Hayden Eccles, and I'm walking with my mom and my Mima. I'm in Midwest City High School's color guard for the Bomber Band, and after school, I plan to go to OSU to go to veterinary school.
Hi, my name is Lauren Flores. I'm walking with my dad, Randy Flores, and my sister, Ara Flores. I'm a percussionist for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to go to OU to major in healthcare business.
Hi, my name is Mariah Gaines. I am walking with my mom, my dad, and my sister. I play the flute for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to get a degree in econ and become a data analyst.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Garrett. I'm walking with my mom, my dad, and my stepdad. I play the bass drum for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan to go to Langston for music.
Hi, my name is Italia Gonzalez. I am walking with my family. I play the tenor saxophone for the Bomber Band. After high school, I want to further my education in the medical field as an MA and soon work towards a LMP certification at the Mid-Dale Tech Center.
Hi, my name is Amber. I am walking with my family. I play bass guitar for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan to pursue pharmacy at Southwestern Oklahoma State University to become a pharmaceutical technician.
Hi, my name is Alexis Hazelton. I am walking with my dad, his girlfriend, and my sister. I am in the Midwest City Color Guard, and after high school, I plan to go to college to get a law degree.
Hi, my name is Jessie Helton. I am walking with my mom, dad, and brothers. I am in the Midwest City High School Color Guard for the Bomber Band. After
After high school, I plan to attend UCO for fashion marketing.
Hi, my name is Victoria Johnson. I'm walking with my Nana. I played the trumpet for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to go to Roseton to finish my basics and then transfer to OU to get my degree in accounting.
My name is Juliana Marquez. I am walking with my mom, my dad, and my relatives. I am in the Midwest City High School's color guard for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to go to OCCC for band.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Mason. I'm walking with my mom and my brother. I'm a part of Midwest City's color guard for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to attend UCO.
Hi, my name is CJ Martinez. I'm walking with my parents and little sister to play the alto sax for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to enlist in the Marine Corps.
Hi, my name is Mara Martinez. I'm walking with my parents, my brother, and my friend. I am in the City Color Guard. After high school, I plan on going to Air Force and then getting my flight colors. Hi, my name is Maya Nugent. I'm walking with my parents and my sister. I play the clarinet for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to get my associate's degree in sociology at Rose State.
Hi, my name is Caleb Pinion. I'm working with my parents, Angie and Gilmore. I play tuba and tenor sax for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan to go to UCO in the summer.
Hi, my name is Kylan Porter. I'm walking with my family. I play baritone for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan to go to UCO and get my general education.
Hi, my name is Ethan Rapson. I am walking with my parents, grandparents, and girlfriend. I play trombone for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to go to Southwestern Oklahoma State University to pursue music education.
Hi, my name is David Robinson. I'm walking with my mom and dad. I play the trombone and drums for the Bomber Band.
After high school, I plan to pursue music education and music performance.
Hi, my name is Alex Stafford. I'm working with my mom and my sister. I play the alto sax for the Bomber Band. After high school, I plan to go to Rose State College and pursue a degree in real estate.
Hi, my name is Ryan Williams. I'm walking with my family. I play baritone for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan to go to OSU for a bachelor's in situation. Hi.
Hi, my name is Alicia Wood. I'm walking with my parents, grandparents, and others. I play the trumpet for the Bomber Band, and after high school, I plan to go to OSU and major in political science.
Let's give a huge round of applause for our senior Midwest City High School band members.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. Toonie Buys Houses third quarter coming your way. Toonie Buys Houses, we buy and renovate homes. We also lease and own or finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. And also another kickoff brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. Scan the QR code, get a free quote. As here's the Duncan kickoff. Middle short, this will be good field position for Midwest City.
Good return on that.
He gets to about the 44-yard line. Richard Harris with the return there. Brandy.
Right on the 44-yard line.
All right, we're adjusted now. Third quarter again brought to you by Toonie Buys Houses. They also advertise for the Midwest City Coaches Show, and even if the season is over after tonight, we hope to have one more episode for you of the Coaches Show. It's kind of a season review.
Nice run.
Inner left side run by Holloway. Gets a good first down gain. Ryan Holloway playing his last game. On this field anyway, and of course looks like it'll be the last game of the season for everybody. Unless something dramatic changes as King
nice pass.
Dumps the pass off and gets a first down into Duncan territory.
That's one of those good run-pass options.
It's Graham with a catch. And a fresh set of downs for Midwest City. 4 plays have really worked against Midwest City. 2 long touchdowns thrown by Sawyer Rice, 1 on 3rd and 11, and 2 fumbles by Lincoln King. Handoff here to Holloway. Gets taken down at the 40 for 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up now. Midwest City continues to go no huddle.
Ryan Holloway, he's going to be open.
They throw it right to Ryan Holloway. And Holloway gets
flung out of bounds.
Wrestled out of bounds by Harper of Duncan. But he does get a gain of 3 or 4 yards. It's going to set up a 3rd and 4. And the Bombers would definitely go for it here if they don't get the first down.
They're going to have to now. They've put themselves in that position.
They will shift their receivers to the left. That's the short side for Lincoln King.
Bad snap.
Bobbles the snap. Gets it to Josiah Brown. Brown doesn't gain a yard. Doesn't look like he may have lost a little bit as well. And it'll be 4th down.
Fourth and 5, Bombers.
4th and 5. So they lost a yard there. They got to get to the 32 for a first down. They are 0 for 2 on 4th down. Richard Harris split wide right. Another bad snap. King is going to need to just chuck one. And he's rolling to his right. He's a lefty. No, he just goes out of bounds. Another fourth down failure thanks to a bad snap.
We cannot do that.
Well, the mistakes just have to be so frustrating for Coach Washington.
Just keep piling them on. I think Lincoln King's just trying to make too much happen by himself, and it's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, that's on the snap.
Oh, I know, understand that.
Yeah.
But he could have thrown it away, but it still would have.
Yeah, he did need to try to throw it. The problem is he rolled
the same results.
He had to roll to his right, so a lefty quarterback's going to have a hard time getting any type of throw off there.
We got trips to the right here, guys.
Sawyer Rice to throw. Throws it short, and it's going to be a return, or it's going to be some yards after the catch there for number 2, C.J. Warner. First down for Duncan. Fenric Wren gets a tackle. Ball goes to the 39-yard line of Midwest City.
They're going to run the same play, guys.
Maybe, yeah, to the other side. So Duncan no huddles, but they're going to take their time to snap this next play. Looked like he wanted to hand it off to Rice, but Rice will just take off. And Rice will go the distance and score easily. Touchdown for the Demons. 32-8 now the score. And a point after coming for Duncan, who has missed their last 2 extra points. And they have other kicking options, but they're going to stick with Isaac Salazar.
I think.
And we got a dead ball penalty as Fletcher came in with a hard rush and knocked one of the Duncan players down.
Might have got there a little early. It's all right. It's good hustle. I mean, somebody's out there hustling.
See what the call is.
Yeah.
It is on Midwest City, so under different circumstances, perhaps Duncan would think about going for 2 if the score was different, but they probably also need to get their kicker back in a rhythm. They don't really need the 2-point play, so they're going to still kick it.
Yeah, he needs, if he's going to get in the playoffs and do any good, he's going to make all his extra points. Got to do his job. We're just not doing our job tonight.
Barefooted. I didn't realize that. He's a barefooted kicker. And he makes this extra point. No, he's not barefoot. I just thought I saw a barefoot fly up.
On the play for Midwest City.
We have another flag thrown.
I think it's against Midwest City. Let's see what he calls. He threw it way up in the air.
So that was the case where the flags were definitely flying. But we see a DBC comes out. That's the special teams coach for Midwest City, Dominique Barnes-Karn. Tavian Thies-McGuire may have been the guilty party at something. I don't know what. This may be assessed at the kickoff if it is indeed on Midwest City. But Duncan, we expect the extra point to hold, and they're up 33-8. Looks like they will
assess it on the kickoff. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Looks like they will hold on for a win, and looks like they'll be coming back to Midwest City next week, but farther east to go to Carl Albert. Anyway, we'll take a quick break here. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling.
testify you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Another Patrick Newby kickoff. And, of course, Duncan was given the chance to kick deep into Midwest, not deep, but into Midwest City territory, and they will take advantage of that by getting a touchback. All right, Tom?
That was a one-play Rice 39-yard TD run with Salazar making the kick. The score, 33 for the Demons, 8 for your Bombers.
Now, I thought it was two plays. They threw a short pass to receiver first.
Oh, that is correct.
And then Rice had the run.
It just all happened so quickly.
Looks like on the Oklahoma Sports Network next week, Carl Albert hosting Duncan. They're up 35-7 as Carl Albert on Altus. So it looks like they will win that district. Some drama in Bishop McGinnis. McGinnis scores a touchdown, down now 7 to MacArthur. If McGinnis plays within 7, they win the three-way tiebreaker even if they lose the game. So they would still remain the number 1 seed. Here's Ryan Holloway, and he is immediately met for Duncan by number 44 there. That's Isaac Cobbs, big sophomore. Duncan's got a lot of seniors, but there's a sophomore that they can look forward to what they have with him the next couple of years. King's got trips to his left, but again, the left being a short side. Now he puts Cochran in motion. King now rolls right, throws across his body, and the pass is incomplete. Cochran, the intended receiver. No flag, and that will make it 3rd down.
They never listen to me. What is up with that?
No, they're kind of trained to close their ears. They don't listen to anybody when it comes to deciding to throw a flag or not.
I think they have one of those earplug deals. They're not listening to anyone. Put the earplugs in and just play on.
3rd and long for Lincoln King. Fakes the handoff, has to get rid of it, and the plays got broken up as Duncan had a blindside pass rush there that basically threw the play off, and it's now 4th down. Bombers have they've been able to drive the ball and put themselves in position to go for it on 4th down based on where the ball was spotted, but now they're deep in their own territory, so we will see them punt, I think, for only the 2nd time.
Zion Butler, number 15, he's put pressure on
another
everything.
bad snap. This time Dominic Cochran is going to try to get rid of it. He cannot. The ball rolls out of bounds.
Kick it, though. It's a
we'll
kick.
see where they spot it. They may give it Duncan first and go at the 1.
It is.
When we said November rain for Madison's, it's pouring this November day for Midwest City. That's the first bad snap we've seen punting in a punting situation in a while. Gosh. It will be Duncan ball. It may have been better if he took a safety, although I guess at this point it really won't matter.
It's a moot point, but yes, we wouldn't have given him as much points right away. But
well, Duncan had a 2-play drive to score a touchdown.
Demons with the ball, 1st and goal.
Last time, this may be a 1-play drive. Unless the Bombers can dig in here. Holland scores. Another touchdown for Duncan, and it's 39-8. So another extra point coming up as the Demons cementing their spot in the 5A playoffs next week. Here's Salazar. He made his last extra point.
Kicked it much better that time.
And makes this one 40-8. Demons over the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Another Patrick Newby kickoff. This will be the third this quarter. And we have not played much football this quarter, but Duncan kicked off, and they still scored 2 touchdowns, even though Midwest City had the ball first. It's been a rough one for the Bombers. They kick it short there. And Midwest City will get the ball to midfield.
Is that Parent?
Bigger guy, we have a scrum there that won't get too far.
Get right to the 50-yard line. Who is it?
It's Richard Harris.
Richard Harris.
He's been the short guy. He's been able to get some returns because of that. All right, Tom.
That was a one-play, 1-yard drive. Holland with a 1-yard run. Salazar got the kick. It is 40-8 Demons. Madison's Country Cooking. Key phrase this week is November Rain. And that will get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Check their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs. Also, breakfast all day. They have the greatest omelets, I'm telling you. Free Thanksgiving meal from 9 to 4 p.m. And Jordan will be there to sign autographs.
I'll definitely be there to eat. 1st and 10 Bombers. King handoff, Ryan Holloway. Ryan Holloway gets 5 yards to the 45 before he stood up by several Demons, including Budowski.
I don't want to say we made a mistake on that, but we had 3 linemen making a good block on one guy. And that's okay, but let's kind of leaves the other guys kind of open. He still got a good gain out of it. So
yeah, it's okay if you get 5 yards on 1st and 10 as far as the outcome goes.
But score-wise, I'm sorry, he needs to be airing it out and throwing it quickly because he doesn't really have the time.
Here's Richard Harris with the handoff, and Harris gets a first down.
That a kid. He's still going. Oh.
Yep. He eventually got brought down by C.J. Warner, but not until he got a Bomber first down. And he got to the 37-yard line. Bombers, when they get a first down, they want to hurry up for their next first down. Here's Richard Harris again, and Harris,
nice
big hole on the left side. And Richards, he just got tripped up off the 20.
Number 4 got him just lucky. Boston White's just a good athlete all around, isn't he? Good gosh.
Yes, he is.
That should have been a touchdown.
It'll be a red zone opportunity for Midwest City, a Sovereign Bank red zone, as Richard Harris has been running the ball real well here. He's going to get it. No, Lincoln King will keep it, but he's got no room to do anything with it. He just goes out of bounds. It's hard when you have a short field there to your left. That's
You can't lose yards.
It's hard to do much with that.
You can't lose yards. He lost, 2, 3 yards? Can't have that.
They're no longer in the red zone. Not that we're taking back our Sovereign Bank red zone.
Sovereign Bank earned that one.
Yeah. But in a way, we kind of have to. But we'll talk about them some more for sure.
We can get back in it.
Yep. Second down. Richard Harris will get the Bombers back in the red zone. He'll get them past the 15.
Down there pretty close.
And we got third down coming up.
Keep it going. Come on, guys.
Another tackle by Budowski. Third down and 5. Midwest City looking to score their second touchdown this game. Need to get a first down here. King throws it short, but really outside the reach of Hayden Sutton there.
That was not a good choice.
Amongst the Bombers' problems this game has been fourth down. They're 0 for 3. King. Richard Harris in the backfield with him. Twins to the right. Puts Aiden Sutton in motion. Now trips to the right. King looks that way.
Throw it. Just throw it.
Toss it. Caught. And it's going to be a touchdown. A nice hesitation move there by Graham. And K.M. Graham, the senior, I believe that's his first touchdown of the season.
I think so.
So good for him, playing his last game as a Bomber. And Midwest City converts on fourth down, and they get a touchdown. We'll see that on our triple lead screen printing replay.
We're going for 2. That's good.
Bombers have converted every 2-point attempt. I lost track of how many.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and they're doing another swinging gate play. They usually go away from that. They go toward now. King just running around here. He needs to get a throw off.
You got it.
He does, and
29.
It's caught by Richard Harris for 2, and the streak continues. The perfection continues. All right, your score is now 40-16. Bombers trailing the Demons on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Another Patrick Newby kickoff coming your way on the Oklahoma Sports Network as the Bombers will kick for the third time this game.
Let's hope this one isn't onside. We got to have it.
I love Tom's never say die attitude. Patrick Newby, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give him a call, 405-733-7671.
Well, I've been coming to these games since I think I might have been carried up here by my mother, because my dad was a Bomber fan long before we were hatched. And he loved his Bombers, and you know, there was no quit in them, and there's no quit in me. I said, we got to do something here, guys. Got to do something. Kick the onside kick. Go ahead and do it. Nope.
It will not be an onside kick. It's actually a pretty good kick as Duncan fields it inside the 10. They'll have a return going. It's Boston White, and Boston White down the left sideline. And Boston White gets to Bomber territory. That's a problem when you kick a laser like that. There's plenty of time for Duncan to then set up their blocks, and they get to get a return off that. All right, Tom?
7-play, 50-yard drive, capped off by King to Graham. 14-yard touchdown. King to Harris for the 2-point conversion. 40-16. Duncan Demons lead your Bombers. Drive summary once again is brought by Madison's Country Cooking. Key phrase this week, and don't forget it, November Rain. And what is that in reference to, Jordan?
Guns N' Roses.
Absolutely. And that will get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Check out their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs, breakfast all day, and free Thanksgiving meal from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Like a cold November rain. That's how the lyrics go there. That's the only lyrics I know of that song. Handoff. This is Holland, I believe.
That's an 11-yard, 12-yard gain.
Yep. I haven't seen another running back yet. At some point, Duncan's going to have to take him out. Maya, you know how to get this set when we bring it down to you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bring it down to you at the end of the game. Tom will bring it down. Duncan, of course, will take their time here as we're under 4 minutes to go. Left side, this time Midwest City stuffs the play.
24.
So, Leverett. You know, Richard Harris will come back, and he likes playing safety over running back, but he may do both for Midwest City, assuming, again, we never want to assume that every player will come back because you never know, but we hope that a lot of these juniors, sophomores, and freshmen do, and Richard Harris and Zoe Leverett could make a very interesting running back duo next year.
Yes, and we've got some good kids coming up from the Midwest City Middle School.
Yeah, and
they had I know the 8th grade team had a great season, and just hope it continues.
Keeper and Rice, Sawyer Rice down the left side, just faked out the Bombers and scores. Another touchdown for Duncan. Does not take him long. They've had some short scoring drives. Here's another one. And it's 46-16. Duncan back with a 30-point lead. Salazar back to kick for the Demons.
Low kick. It's good.
And the kick is good. Oh, we got Ja'Cory Fletcher as
Don't get kicked out of the game.
Kind of getting real excited over getting in an altercation with a Duncan player. And we got flags flying as other Bomber players are getting involved. This is never a good look. Never a good look when your team's trailing and that happens. As Lincoln King, I think, has to get corralled by a Midwest City assistant coach. So don't know what Duncan may have done on their end.
Let's see who the penalty's on.
But you hate to see that regardless of the score, that's for sure.
Probably taunting, but I'm sure it's going to go against us. Yeah, he's ejecting. I saw a thumb go up. He's probably going to eject somebody.
Well, you know, the thing is, Ja'Cory Fletcher, he gives it his all in those extra points, and I think that can be frustrating to the other team. We'll sort things out later. We're going to take a break right now. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers.
This looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
All right, welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. They're still sorting some things out, which is kind of good for us. We had to sort some things out on our end. Any idea, Tom, about the
Well, it's not going to really matter to Midwest City because it looks like we're not going to be playing next week, but it's going to make a big difference if Duncan loses one of their players, especially one of their good players. But I don't know. We won't be privy to who the penalty was against. But let's see what they do. Coach Washington's doing his best, but he's not going to win that argument. They've made up their mind what they're going to do, and they've already written the names in the little black book. And the bad news, if it was an underclassman, they'll miss a first game next year.
Yeah, he's getting his he's giving the refs an earful about something. I just hate to see a game go like this as we still have a full quarter to play.
Now, a good assistant coach would be already moving him out. There you go. Get him out of there. Get him off, guys. He said your piece, coach. Get off the field. You don't want to get in trouble. I'm proud of you for sticking up for the guys, but don't get yourself in too much trouble. Personal foul. Personal foul. Twice against Midwest City.
Took a while to get that sorted out, but that's after an extra point. So Duncan,
is going to get.
If this a closer game, you would say just kick an onside kick here coming up. MacArthur goes back up by 14. Again, they need to hold a double-digit lead and win by that, and they'll win the three-way tiebreaker.
Yep.
Between them, McGinnis, and Newcastle. McGinnis would drop down to third. Interesting thing about that is McGinnis is a great track record of playoff road wins. And they would go to Guthrie. That's an old rivalry. They used to be in the same district for years.
Right.
That game would often determine second place in recent years. But other times it would determine district champion.
He just banged that ball. He didn't even try
Again,
onside.
If the game was closer, you probably would have seen an onside kick there. All right, Tom?
Rice had a 28-yard run. It was a three-play, 31-yard drive. Salazar got the extra point. It's 47-16. And you can count on Madison's Country Cooking. The key phrase this week is November Rain, and that will get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Also, breakfast all day. Free Thanksgiving meal from 9 to 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Get you some. That's good stuff.
Lincoln King trips to his left. Ryan Holloway handoff. Eludes one tackler, then is brought down by number 44, Isaac Cobbs.
It's amazing we're still in the third quarter.
Second and 8, Midwest City.
Had a short gain.
Second and 8. Lincoln King still in at quarterback. Push Josiah Brown in motion. Low snap. King evades, gets rid of it.
Good forward pass. Good forward pass.
That should be an incomplete pass. It is an incomplete pass. As he was getting brought down as he threw it. Just tossed it out to Richard Harris, so definitely not intentional grounding, and it's third down.
Incomplete pass. It'll be third down for the Bombers.
King. Ball batted in the air. It's intercepted by Duncan. He's rolling to his right, couldn't find anyone. The pass then got deflected and fell into the hands of Caden Armstrong.
Another senior.
Another senior.
Pass is intercepted by the Demons. Duncan's ball, first and 10.
And the Demons will have the ball again with really good field position, which has been part of the story here.
About the 18.
Small part. There's other parts of the story, too. They'll already have a red zone opportunity here.
And who would be our red zone sponsor?
Sovereign Bank, but we save those for Midwest City being in the red zone. But Sovereign Bank is our red zone sponsor. They've
done a good job helping us this year. We appreciate them.
The last couple years, they've been our red zone sponsor. We hope we can do something with them next year.
Bless you.
Here's Holland, left side. He'll have a first down.
Oh, we got nice.
He gets hit but not wrapped, but then the other Bombers are there to wrap him, including Richard Harris.
First and goal.
Coach just needs to tell him to make the tackle and get out of the scrum because there's going to be words said and extra punches thrown, no doubt.
One thing you can't fall into if you're a senior for Midwest City is just like, who cares, it's my last game. You don't want to think like that if it leads to anything reckless, that's for sure.
Well, you also don't want to do it because there might be somebody in the stand saying, I was going to have him play for me next year.
Yeah, that's true.
And they look at that stuff goes as part of your character. There's a nice hit.
Holland gets hit and hit hard right where the ball was snapped.
45.
Brandon Greenhoward.
I like that kid.
I do too.
Another Bomber legacy.
Brandon Greenhoward.
He's a sophomore, and he'll be someone we talk about next year, hopefully, for Midwest City as a player that can really help them.
We hope so.
Yeah. You never want to assume.
There's the end of the third.
But I'm sure most of these players will be back, and hopefully all of the non-seniors. All right, that does it for the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Coach Hensley.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. This is going to be fourth quarter action. We'll keep Toonie Bice Houses as our fourth quarter sponsor. Toonie Bice Houses, we buy and renovate homes. We also lease, own, or finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call them at 405-931-3046. Here's Holland. He shifts his way to the right side, and he scores. Another touchdown for Duncan. Another 6 points. And the Demons are dominating. And now an extra point for the Demons. Here's Isaac Salazar. The kick is up and good. And it's now 54-16. Demons over the Bombers right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. Another Madison scoring drive coming up. Patrick Newby is the kickoff sponsor. We have a kickoff coming.
Don't steal my thunder.
This time Duncan will be kicking off at a normal spot as the kick by Maddox. Fielded at only 26. Ball's muffed. Bombers will just fall on it, so no return as it gets to push to about the 28-yard line of Midwest City. Tom?
That was a three-play, 18-yard drive, capped off by a Holland 9-yard run. Salazar kicks. 54-16 for the Duncan Demons. Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Key phrase this week is November Rain, and that will get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Check their Mediterranean menu, including gyros and kebabs. Also, breakfast all day. Free Thanksgiving meal from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day.
Can't wait for that. And you know what? Even though the Bombers will not be in the playoffs next week, maybe Tom and I will find some game to help out with. You never know. And
somebody may want us.
Yeah, and it happened for the NFHS Network for the semifinals last year.
Yes.
Here's Richard Harris.
Nice run.
Richard Harris, he's had a good year. I mean, wasn't familiar with him before this year. He's a junior, and we're hoping next year he'll be one of the leaders of this team.
He's one of those guys we just need to get him in the weight room, get him build up some muscles. And
well, the good news is Tommy wrestles.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. He's got to stay strong and double pass.
Oh, we got Aiden Sutton throwing a pass. Wide open is Davion Cochran. Cochran inside the 20.
That's a horse collar. Are we going to call it?
Did he get horse collared again?
I think so.
It was a flag thrown.
No, I didn't see a flag thrown, and
But
he sure should have.
He drew one earlier. Unfortunately, the touchdown he got from that did not count. But it's a big play for Middle City nonetheless. A Triple H screen printing instant replay.
You got a player cramping on the field, probably a second teamer or something that didn't really get warmed up. Yeah, it looks like he's got a cramp. But he's going to have to come off the field.
So it'll be first and goal, Midwest City, another Sovereign Bank red zone. Sovereign Bank dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs. 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City. Member FDIC. Bombers in the fourth quarter, keeping Lincoln King in. As a senior, he may play the whole game just to finish his career like that. Richard Harris gets the first down run. Doesn't get very far. Mayfield, that's Onyx Mayfield, the tackle. Make sure I'm saying his first name right. Onyx?
I think so. That's the way I read it.
Second down coming up. Lincoln's got trips to his left. And he's got time. Now he's under pressure. Rolls left. Fires across his body, and it's incomplete. Aiden Sutton made a good effort on that, but it couldn't corral it, and it's third down and goal.
And the good news, it stopped the clock.
The
bad news, there ain't enough clock up there for us.
It did not stop the clock. There's a running clock.
It shouldn't be.
Well, maybe it's accidentally running clock. Ball's back on that right hash there.
I guess I'm at the never say die point in the game.
Or the say die part. Third and goal. And now I think we have some confusion for Midwest City, because Richard Harris wasn't sure what to do, and we have a timeout. Here's a timeout, Midwest City. We'll take a break as well. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Midwest City third and goal. They got a bunch formation to their left side. King throws it right side, and it's incomplete. Davion Cochran, the intended receiver.
Fourth down.
Midwest City has not attempted a field goal all year. They probably won't here, but this is one time where they, under different circumstances, they might. Of all the guys they've used as a kicker, Davion Cochran is the one who would be slated to return to the team. The others are all seniors. Hayden Parent, Dom Cochran, and Lincoln King, who's been punting, not really doing other kicking there. But King on fourth down has it knocked down. And another good-looking Midwest City drive comes up short. And a good play there by Sam Limscomb.
He's a new one in there.
He's a sophomore.
Great play, though.
Yep, new as a lefty quarterback, so he read the play pretty well. And it's a turnover on downs. Clock is running, so it is a running clock. First and 10. And now I think we have some new demons in the game, although Rice is still in a quarterback. That's surprising.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
But it's a different running back, so if he just hands off, there's no real danger there. Kai Haynes, a freshman. Ja'Cory Fletcher, the tackle. Notice he's going to play their seniors right now, and I like seeing that. Fletcher, and then maybe a face mask, as they threw a swing pass right side to Jason Courtmeyer. He's a starter too, I believe, so I really don't know why any senior would be in, or at least any regular, I should say.
Regular because
for Duncan.
You got playoffs you got to be looking at.
I mean, I'm okay with a quarterback staying in if he's handing the ball off the whole time. But this is going to be a face mask on, I believe, Ja'Cory Fletcher. And
Face mask against Midwest City. Off of the play, first and 10, Duncan.
so Rice will be operating out of the shotgun. Can expect some more handoffs here. And a good first down run for the freshman. He's a big freshman, Kai Haynes, with a good first down run of about 9 yards.
Yeah, he's got
almost a full 10.
Their eyeball. Yeah, they're going to give it. They're going to give it to him. They give it to him.
We'll make it a 10-yard run.
Yeah.
10-yard run for Kai Haynes.
I thought it was there. Somebody's standing on the chains over there.
And Rice is not leaving the game, but is going to get a play from
I don't
his coaches.
Understand that.
They may be calling a timeout now.
From a parent who lost a son.
Yes, I know you had that story.
Lost a son on a extra point, and their Midwest City had 35-0 against Northwest Classen, and I'm sorry, but there was no reason for that to happen, and it ended his senior career. And he still played some college football. That was the good news.
Well, we want to, during this timeout, again, tip our hats to the seniors of Midwest City who've had to endure a tough season, a season where they're going to go 2-8. But the seniors have played a lot and played hard. Ryan Holloway, Lincoln King, Tavion Thies-McGuire, who didn't play last year, but he decided to play this year as a really good track star and made some plays for him late in the season. K.M. Graham, Ja'Cory Fletcher. And some more Fenric Wren, Hayden Parent. Fenric Wren's had an awesome year.
See,
they run the ball on the left side, and that is Rice who keeps it. That is shocking, but no harm done. He gets out of bounds. And I don't know if Duncan, they may not have a backup quarterback ready.
Hike it directly to someone else.
That's true. I don't know.
You don't want to get him hurt. I'm sorry. I'm being the devil's advocate here, but what if you get him hurt? There goes your chance at a playoff. I mean, you do have to play Carl Albert, it looks like, but
well,
I'd like to have my stud quarterback back there, not have him watching from the sidelines.
They end it off here, and they gain about one or two. Several Bombers got there. Kai Haynes, maybe someone you hear from. One of the things we don't know is other seniors we want to mention, by the way, Dominic Cochran. Really appreciate him. Roderick Dixon.
Took Sawyer Rice out. That was good. I just hate to see
that
him
is
get
confusing.
hurt.
Why did I not do that at the beginning of the drive? But
the end of the quarter would have been sufficed.
The important thing is he's unscathed, and he's gonna
wish him luck. But
he's gonna definitely. He has the Carl Albert coach's attention. He will have their attention this week. Haynes still in, and Haynes gets ahead of steam there. He's going to have a first down. And gets out of bounds. And the more I watch him run, the more I'm surprised he's a freshman. Though it wouldn't shock me. I'm not saying this is the case. It wouldn't shock me if he's a 16-year-old freshman. I'm only saying that because of I'm not assuming that, but just he's a big guy. But sometimes you see that for young freshmen. So not all freshmen are the same when it comes to when they had their growth spurt.
Big 72 coming off the field to an ovation from the Duncan crowd.
That's a senior, yeah, Jacob Kahn.
He's played a good game.
Down to 3:10 left in the season for Midwest City. Hughes again.
He got popped pretty hard on that one.
Yeah, definitely not an easy target to bring down by yourself. Bishop McGinnis has scored against Lawton MacArthur 35-21. Again, it's not so much 14 points, it's more like 4 points. McGinnis needs to play within, I think, 7 or 8 to actually 9. Never mind, 9. And even though they may lose the game, they'll still be a 1 seed and would have a chance for 2 home playoff games.
Amazing.
Pryor has scored. So Del City did go for 2 on their last touchdown. Did not get it, and Pryor is now up 2 scores. They're up 9. In the high-scoring game there. There's Hughes again. Gets tackled for no gain.
Could be under 2 minutes when they snap the ball.
So, Caleb Davis is a sophomore quarterback, number 16. He's listed as a quarterback on the roster, so, yeah, I was just surprising he wasn't in sooner, but 54. Sawyer Rice is good. Well, he'll be good to go next week, it appears.
54, Corbin Wade just came off. He's another senior lineman they had. He's blocked a good game.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Duncan coach, Matt Terry, he's his 3rd year as the head coach, but he told me about how, he doesn't really consider Duncan being in the 2020 playoffs as something that counts because of COVID. Every team had a playoff berth as they run there for no gain. So this, he told me, would be Duncan's first playoff appearance in a normal format for 5A since 2019. And in the late part of the last decade, they were pretty good. They had some good teams. And then they kind of had a dry spell. And we'll see what happens. Because they're a senior-dependent team this year, we don't know about their replacements for next year. And also we don't know for sure what class they'll be in, though I think it'll be 5A, but they were in 4A in other sports a couple years ago. We'll find out districts, I think, in January is what I was told, for football next year. That is a keeper there from Davis.
That'll about do it.
Okay, well, we'll get whatever interviews we can get here, as this has been the final game of the season. I want to go and thank our crew for helping us. We've had different people on camera this game, including Maya Hodge at the beginning, and she's now doing field camera work. And Maya said she wants to be back next year doing more field camera stuff, so that would be exciting. If this doesn't work, use this. Yeah. Sarai Rawls, 2nd year as a producer. She's going to go for a 3rd year next year, so looking forward to it. And we thank Randy Thomas also for running camera right now, and Bernie Wren for the work he's done at camera. Midwest City took over the ball on downs there, and they're going to get a big run. It's Lincoln King who gets ushered out of bounds, so the Bombers looking for one more score here. But they're not going to get another play. That's the last play of the season for Midwest City. And that's how the season will end, 54-16. Bomber season comes to an end. We will come back with our post game after this. Midwest City will end the season on 2-8 on the year. You've been watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, There's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding.
Any seniors? Looking for any seniors? All right, we're on. Tell me your name and what position you play and what it meant to you to be a Bomber.
Keon Graham, number 7. I play wide receiver. It means a lot because before I came to football last year, I was going through a lot. And when I came here, they accepted me. And they just made me.
We apologize, it froze there. Just stay on him. Okay, get a wide shot. Just get a wide shot. Okay, Tom.
Any seniors? Are you a senior? Looking for seniors.
Devon's a senior.
Lincoln. I'm looking for seniors. Son, played a hell of a game.
I mean, I tried a little bit.
You
I
tried
messed
to-
up my hand a little bit in the first quarter. It messed me up a little bit, but like.
Son, we
I
got
was like, you know,
baseball.
I'm gonna
We
go out
got
there and play
baseball.
for my
We got
brothers.
baseball coming up.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you. I know you played tough all year. You gave it everything, and that's all we can ask. That's the Bomber spirit. Getting out there and giving everything.
Yes, sir.
We needed to work some other guys, get the things to work together, but just didn't happen this year. But I'm proud to say I know you, and I'll be looking forward to umpiring your games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Okay.
I think I got one somewhere in a tournament somewhere that's already
Yeah,
Midwest
these,
City.
These boys always have a place in my heart, man. Even the young ones, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
they're gonna be nice next year. It was just the fresh new coaching staff and everything. They just need a little more time. You know what I'm saying, to come together. And Yeah, I enjoy playing with this team. I just want to say thank you, football, for real.
All right. Well, we love you guys, and
thank you so much.
You know, you did everything y'all could, so that's all we can ask. So
thank you so much.
All right. Anybody else? I don't know if I got anybody else I can talk to. I don't know where Coach might have gone. I'll talk to any coach, any senior. I think the senior's in the circle. Where'd Coach Washington, where'd he go? I don't see him, did he?
All right, while we wait to see if Tom gets another person to interview here, we want to thank our sponsors. Our quarter sponsors are Toonie Buys Houses, Valor Physical Therapy, and Whataburger. And then our halftime sponsor, we didn't mention them before, Madison's Country Cooking and Bomber Nutrition. Life is great at Bomber Nutrition, now in a new location at 1040 North Douglas Boulevard. Madison's, of course, the keyword November rain. Get you 10% off all meals this week, but then they have a free Thanksgiving dinner. Bombers have a senior circle working right now, so that's taking some of the focus away. Kickoff sponsor Patrick Newby, Drive Some Oregon, Madison's, Red Zone, Sovereign Bank, Instant Replay, Triple Elite, Starting Lineups, JC Renovations, Coin Toss Louis, Keys to the Game, Bail Bonds by Tamara, and Countdown to Kickoff, the Barbers Market. Appreciate getting Lincoln King on, and also I'm really disappointed we just had a technical breakdown we had a chance to interview K.M. Graham, who scored a touchdown this game, and it meant a lot to play this year, regardless of how things went, win or lost. It mattered to him to be a part of this team, and that's a big part of what football can bring. It's being a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And we still had that going on, even with a disappointing record. In January, we hope to find out what Middle City's district will be like. They'll be in 5A, we're sure about that, but what the district will be like and what their non-district games will be like. We want to thank Coach Jacquez Washington for all the help he's provided this season with the coaches show, with rosters and stuff, and just providing other information and making himself available when he has. First-year coach, first time as a head coach, and we look forward to seeing what he can do now that he has a year of experience under his belt. But we're going to go ahead and end the broadcast here. Some interesting things going on for Bishop McGuinness and Lawton MacArthur. MacArthur's up by 14, but I believe McGuinness has the ball, and it's basically it's not really 14 as far as what the stakes are. And Newcastle has to be watching with some interest as well, although I think the slim way that they could fall to a 3 seed is probably not on the table for this year. All right, well, I want to thank everyone again, and for Tom Carpenter, 6 years doing this with him. I look forward to year number 7, if that's possible, next year. But until then, you have been watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.